PWP Nation, where wrestling discussion lives.
Well, hello there. Dukes, Keith, and Griff here from the Anything But Credible podcast, a.k.a. the ABC Pod. Fellas?
Holla.
Oh, hello.
We're here to let you know that you could be possibly missing out on the best podcast ever created, aside from the Offended podcast, of course, and you don't want to be missing that. Now, what makes us the best? Griff? Yeah, great. Keith? Exactly. Look, I'll keep it really simple for you. Crazy people, crazy news, crazy theories, crazy uncredible. That's right. We made that word up. Griff, Keith, say something crazy for me.
Russia wants you to believe in Finland.
Real.
Nice. Look, you can find us just about anywhere that you get your podcasts, especially Apple Podcasts. Also, don't forget to hit us up on Facebook at ABC Pod. That's ABC Pod. Twitter at _ABC Pod. And Instagram at ABC Podcast. Check in with us for a new episode every Monday and join the conspiracy to commit stupid. We will see you then, and shout out to the Offended Podcast.
Adios.
Later, guys. Like you more than a friend.
And welcome to Offended, presented by PWP Nation. It's your boys, Tricky and Stoutsy, and joining us today from JustJUMP, we got RAD.
What's up, guys? How we doing?
Good, how are you?
Doing
Joining
good.
us.
Yeah.
For the
Ready
second
for this
time.
show.
Second time. No smiley, though. No smiley.
I know.
Smiley is a frowny face today. So
It is. We are just right now. I'll have to jump at home.
What kind of jump? He's just.
But for those that listened to our 100th episode, yes, Rad is from JustJUMP, who was our musical guest last week on our 100th episode. Thank you for doing that. Chant My Name was... I love that song, by the way. Like,
Thank you.
I played it for my girlfriend, like, a bunch of times. I'm like, listen to this song. Because she was drunk one night and then forgot about it. I go, do you remember this song? She goes, no.
Did you guys do stuff to the song?
No. Maybe. We banged.
During or
we
after?
Totally banged during that song. I was telling her to chant my name. It's a good song. I actually really liked it.
John? Who's John?
Cena. He just busts through the wall like the fucking Kool-Aid Man. But yeah, today's show we got a lot of topics to talk about. We're going to catch up with JustJUMP and what they're doing, or one half of JustJUMP anyways. And yeah, we're going to go back to a little 5 weeks ago blues action too, because that was a request from Rad, and I was like, I love how you messed with me, like, can we talk about the blues? I'm like, first, fuck yeah, we can talk about the
Always
blues.
done.
We can keep talking about the blues.
Yeah. So we'll talk about blues. We'll talk about the little fiasco that happened last week with the play Gloria, all that with Jax and Arch Apparel, and how Offended got involved and made like a fucking kind of a splash in there. So that was fun. And like our Facebook ended up getting like 300 new followers just from like that post, which is hilarious.
Yeah. Should work.
Thank you. Yeah. I was actually contemplating like not like jumping in or saying anything at all, but glad I did now.
Fuck it, yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
We'll talk about some other things, maybe some Area 51, Bagel Guy, other things. But first, we gotta kick it off. Songs of the week. But yeah, also shout out to us. We did our weekly wrestling wrap-up is back.
Oh, yeah.
We did that on Periscope earlier today. Our Sunday Night Heat is like what we like to call it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
No
we're
Corey
back.
this week. He's
Back.
on vacation.
No, who?
Corey.
Oh yeah, Corey's on vacation.
On
So yeah, he comes back to the podcast, and a week later, he's on vacation again.
God, he's been a dad for 3 months and he needs a break. Grow up.
He's a fucking nerd. Oh, I have a kid. Dork.
I don't know. It'll be fine for a couple hours.
He's already 46.
So true.
Oh, God.
Dude, he has no idea how to work, like, simple, like, electronics, like, at all. Like, I asked him to send me a file one time for a t-shirt design. This turned into a weak fiasco because he didn't know what I meant by send him the file. Because this is it. He just sent me the picture of his drawing.
Just sent, like, over a text message. It was like, here, yeah, dude, no, just print this out. Just make a stencil out of it. I was like, what?
Is he a stay-at-home dad?
No.
Oh,
Is she a stay-at-home mom?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say, while she's in her pajamas taking care of the kid, he can show he can show her how to work, and he can show, or she can show him how to put a DVD into a DVD player and make macaroni pictures.
This turned into, what was the other thing, like, recently, that, like, we were just like, Corey,
that he did?
so stupid. Yeah. Because I love how he, like, tried to turn it on Steve.
Yeah.
We were like, come on, Corey.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. Something about music or an iPod or something. I don't know.
You guys are making me sad because you said the name Steve. And he's not here.
Yeah, Smiley's not here. We have to say the Bowman. We mean the Bowman from Nerds Who Get Late Sometimes, our brand new podcast, which is out on Mondays. What are we going to review this week?
I don't know. I don't know if Steve's...
We might skip this week.
Yeah, I don't see it being a weekly thing with Steve.
Yeah,
neither do I. Like every other couple weeks or something like that.
No offense, Steve. I was kind of surprised we did it 3 weeks in a row.
So was I. Started out hot.
It really did. Yeah. All right, let's not waste any more time. Let's get into the songs of the week. Let's kick it off.
Go for it.
You can go for it.
No, you go for it.
You can go for it.
So I still can't find the fifth song that I wanted.
He didn't prepare. I was prepared. I came in. I already had my list made up.
I made my list.
I definitely didn't just send it to Todd like 2 minutes ago.
Way to go, Stoutsy, you fucking idiot.
Now I'm just...
It's ready to go. And you were first.
No.
He's like that guy at the table who gets asked first, but he's the only one who doesn't know what he wants to eat yet.
That's true.
You go first, and then he comes back, it's my turn already? Oh, shit, I should have been on my phone.
Every time.
And picks the same thing he got last time.
That's perfect.
That's me.
I'm actually pretty sure that happened when we went to...
That happens every day.
We went to I'm pretty sure we went to a burger place, and I'm pretty sure that happened. Yeah. Where you're like, I'm not ready. Yeah. And then you're just like, screw it, I'll just get this. I didn't want to get this, but I guess I'll get this.
Yeah, that's me. Every fucking time. Anywhere. Even if it's just one other person. I'll be like, no, you go first. And I'll be like, I want this. And it'll be 5 seconds later. I'm like, well, I guess I'm just getting the usual. Stuff like that. Go ahead with your song.
My first song is No Love Lost by Joy Division. I've been on a really big Joy Division kick lately. Fucking love them. Like I'll just get into like a punk rock feel, and then it always like cool down the punk rock with Joy Division, like the Smiths. But No Love Lost, it's like, love it.
Yeah?
Love it, yeah.
Was that on your Instagram the other day?
A few days ago.
Yeah, see, I was going to pick that just because I knew you were going to have it. Now I can't. Now I gotta redo my whole fucking list.
So, fun fact, before we started recording, I asked Jim if he was gonna pick a certain song. He's yeah, it was on my story.
Yeah, dude, it was on my story. You know I'm picking it. I sent it to you. You knew I was gonna pick it.
Because I was not ready at all.
Sir, what is your order? What can I get for you?
Just the burger.
Something that won't make me shit.
Oh, God. Alright. I'll go ahead. Enough with the shit jokes, man. Jeez.
Are you tired of the shit?
I am. First song is by a little band called Coldplay. Remember the song Viva La Vida? That was, like, overly popular?
Hold on. You got extra time, and that's the song you
picked? That was already on there. That's what's funny.
Then why didn't you start?
It's in my head. Well,
at least you knew your drink order.
That's true. That's very.
You can come back.
No,
I can come back.
I can come back.
I couldn't. I
can put the apps in. Give me a few minutes
for a fifth song. I was like, in my head, I'm like, how do I have this fucking Coldplay song already picked out? But I can't remember the one fucking song.
It's like the easiest song, like.
Yeah,
ever.
I'm not even a Coldplay fan, but I was like, that song was so fucking popular.
Oh yeah. When Coldplay figured out that if you make songs like U2, like you'll get famous like really easily.
People like you. Yeah. I don't hate Coldplay.
Just need those Bono porn star glasses.
Yeah. I mean, old Coldplay was good. New Coldplay, like really poppy radio friendly Coldplay, is kind of like, come on.
Yeah.
You guys were really good like at one point. Go back to the old stuff.
Gross.
Get rid of the same producer that produced all U2's albums.
We want Nickelback. Imagine if somebody chanted that at your concert. I'd listen to like 3 Nickelback songs.
All right. Well, anyway, with that, what's your first song, Rad?
We don't even have a show anymore. He just killed it.
Yeah.
All of our viewers just done.
Yeah, we had it.
He still hasn't even ordered yet.
Still haven't ordered yet.
Everybody's waiting.
Yep.
Well, anyway, what's your first song, Rad?
It is. What is it?
You can pull up your list. You can cheat.
What is that?
You just text.
I just had it.
Here's the guy that doesn't write down people's orders and fucks it up.
I swear you didn't say no pickles.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the cook forgot.
We're backed up in the kitchen. Okay.
Well, the only table here. Shut the fuck up.
I'll be right
Maybe
back
the
with
bread
your
guy can
plates and
take
some
my fucking
napkins.
order.
Sir, do you want more Mountain Dew while you're deciding?
Two, please.
You have code red.
Maybe the caffeine will help you out with this decision.
Kitty Coxco, baby. Sir, I'm going to text you my order.
He's the one who asks what brand grenadine we use.
I love this. You're filling in perfectly for Corey right now.
Oh, man. So what's your first song, though?
It's Can't Do Without You by Caribou. It is a 3-minute and 30-second song that is just a very long build, repetitious, trancey, some house, and it is it's just a repeating can't do without over and over and over again, but you keep hearing all these different synths kind of building and coming in and out until finally it hits in with some drums at about like the 2-minute mark. So it almost like describing it sounds like it'll be monotonous, but really like it just keeps you engaged the whole time. You're kind of wondering where the hell this thing's going to go.
I forgot how good you are at describing music. And
Yeah, that's nice, sir. I just want to order some food.
Did you decide yet?
I forgot, because I remember the last time we had you on, you were describing the songs, and me and Jim were like, you described the songs way better than we did.
Our description is, like, roll the windows down, maybe get some Roadhead. Yeah, good song.
That's our...
Do you need some more cheese for your jalapeno poppers?
Oh, shit. Well, my second song is by Dirty Honey. It's the theme song from Extreme Rules this past week.
Just tell me about that.
When I'm Gone. Fucking great song. The lead singer sounds like Axl Rose. And
Yeah,
I was like,
that's what I was thinking.
I played it for Katie the other day, and she was like, is this Guns N' Roses? I'm like, no. She's like, is this AC/DC? I go, no, this is a brand new song. Like, brand new band. Like, they only have one EP out with, like, 5 songs. Like, really good. I like it, because it's, like, actually, it's a fucking rock song.
Yeah, like matched the pay-per-view, kind of.
Right,
Like,
it actually
with
matched the wrestling
It wasn't
pay-per-view.
Flo Rida just yelling about Florida and shit.
Yeah, so, Brett, let me ask you. When you, if you were going to watch a wrestling pay-per-view, do you think a Flow Rider, like, song would match, like, a wrestling pay-per-view if you're getting ready to watch people beat the shit out of each other? Like, hey, it's...
I am not
Welcome
familiar.
to my house, baby, take control now.
I am not familiar with Flo Rida.
That's...
Lucky.
Yeah,
You are lucky, sir.
Lucky.
I stay off the radio. I discover my own music on YouTube, which is now going downhill with their suggestions. But like, actually, SoundCloud. SoundCloud's like perfect for that stuff. And I know a lot of people use Spotify, but I'm a cheap ass and don't like paying.
It's fair.
Well, you can find this playlist exclusively on Spotify.
Yes. We need to make money.
But, I used to do the same
Just
thing.
bankrupt.
I don't listen to the radio at all. I can't stand the radio. The only time I listen to the radio because I'm a fucking weirdo is during Halloween time, so I like to hear the Halloween commercials. It reminds me of like a little kid, like hearing all the Halloween commercials, because I love Halloween. But fucking, I don't listen to radio at all for music. And, like, I was listening to Spotify. Like, Spotify has, like, a playlist that gets updated every Friday, like, new indie music. And I was like, all right, check that out. YouTube is where I used to do. That's where I discovered the 1975. I discovered the 1975 in America before anybody else did. I don't want to hear any bullshit.
Shut up.
He sounds like every hipster that
Yeah.
I've ever known.
Yeah.
Before hipsters was cool.
Yeah.
Rule number 1 about being a hipster: never admit that you're a hipster. I'm not a hipster.
You sweat like IPA out of your pores.
I don't even like IPA. What's your second song, you piece of shit?
He's still trying to decide what dressing he wants on his salad.
Always ranch.
He's one of those guys.
Oh, fuck
I
yeah,
feel like
okay.
everybody who likes ranch.
Is this
This is personal experience with people. If you like ranch, you put it on fucking everything.
Yeah,
If you don't like ranch,
I hate ranch.
Just then you finally like actually venture out.
That's true. I like every sauce though.
It's like living.
like
It's
ranch.
like growing up in St. Louis and then figuring out that you don't always have to cross over into Illinois. You can sometimes actually take a plane and get out of this shithole faster.
You can actually leave.
You can take train. Hopefully, teleportation will be coming out sometime soon.
No shit. My second song is "Time" by Hootie and the Blowfish. They were just here. I didn't
Only
go.
want to be with you.
Not gonna give them my money.
Is that an old song?
Yeah, I don't think they've come out with anything new.
I thought they did, actually.
I don't know. I don't care enough to know. I just know he went country and
Became
became a whole new person.
Became a what?
A whole new person. It's like
I discovered this country, and it was really
I
easy
don't know
to sing
who
with
this
my
guy
voice.
is. This isn't Hootie. But,
It kind of is, because like some of his songs already sound country.
that's true.
Like "I Only Want to Be With You" totally has like a country little twang like to it.
I couldn't choose between them or a Better Than Ezra song.
What was the Counting Crows song that Corey picked last week on the 100th episode, on the 90s episode?
Mr. Jones.
Okay, Long December is way better than Mr. Jones,
I don't
and
like
Mr.
Mr.
Jones
Jones.
is way more popular.
Yeah, I don't like Mr. Jones.
Like, Long December, the words to that is actually like very well done, and Mr. Jones is very repetitive in the words.
Mr. Jones and me. Shut up.
Talk about each other's families.
Shut up. Get out of here.
Mr. Jones in RAD. All right, what's your third song or second song?
It is "Blame" by Calvin Harris and John Newman. Familiar with that one?
No, familiar with Calvin
I know
Harris.
John Newman.
do
Ain't ringing a bell.
No. No. Anyway,
I should know because I actually like Calvin Harris.
well, I love it. Like Calvin Harris, is, like him and Deadmau5 and Aphex Twin are my like favorite DJs that actually do actually make their own music, not just programming, but actually know how to play stuff.
Every time you bring up Aphex Twin now, I immediately think of that promo you did for us. Aphex Twin now.
You should. Do you have it?
It's on here somewhere.
It's somewhere.
Well, I played it at the end of last week's episode. That's the last
Oh,
thing
did
you
you?
heard on the whole thing was that.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I love Calvin Harris with it. Like it's just his writing style. Like I know it's super poppy. 3 minutes to 4 minutes tops.
Yeah.
Kind of gets to the point, comes back, gets to the point again, end of song. That's it. It's pretty cut and dry.
Yeah.
But adding John Newman's voice, which I didn't even know he existed until that song.
I'm thinking of Randy Newman.
Yeah. I've seen skies are blue.
Maybe Calvin Harris.
No, that's not even Randy Newman.
No, Randy Newman's Toy Story.
Randy Newman. Oh.
You got a friend in me.
Left foot, right foot, left foot, right. Red-haired lady
There's a
Reaching for an apple.
It's the funniest. funniest guy.
She's gonna take a bite. No. She gonna breathe on it first. Wipe it on her blouse. She takes a bite. Choose it once, twice, 3 times, 4 times.
There was an
Takes
SNL
a
skit.
good hard look at Randy.
There was a fucking SNL skit where like all these like the whole cast is doing like impressions of like musical artists, which the whole thing is fucking stupid. It's not funny at all. And then it gets to Fred Armisen doing Randy Newman, and I will crack up every single time I see it because the skit is so dumb. And it gets to Randy Newman, and he just goes, "Pretty butter, butterflies flying, my friend, and you." Like that's all it is. But it's just like he sounds identical to Randy Newman, and like I don't know, I think it's hilarious. I didn't do it justice, but whatever.
I did a Louis Armstrong impersonation. I was trying to figure out who the hell's voice it was. I just threw one out. Well, I know so many different voices, so I just kind of I threw my voice. Just
I was laughing.
went to the first thing I thought.
What's fucked up is I didn't think you were wrong.
I could have just like sold it, and then you guys wouldn't.
I didn't think you were wrong. For
I knew
a
he was
second.
wrong, but
and then I was like, wait a
but
minute.
the impression was pretty good that I was laughing anyways.
And then I was like, oh, yeah, exactly.
I can't even do it.
Oh, God. No, I couldn't either.
Red-haired lady reaching for an apple.
Madagascar, that's what Louis Armstrong's in. Well, that song.
That song's in everything.
Yeah. Well, I just remember it from Madagascar.
I can't do it. They just sound like Yoda.
I'm not even going to try.
I've seen skies of blue, clouds of white.
Red roses, you know. Yeah.
That was Star Trek, dude. Get it right.
Suck, you do.
I don't know.
Alright. My third song. It's a remix from Billie Eilish and Justin Bieber, Bad Guy.
Is it good?
I like it.
Okay.
Not only like Justin Bieber, but I like that song.
Why did people like Billie Eilish?
I love her, dude.
Why?
I kind of like her.
I love her.
I don't think
Why?
she's terrible.
Have you heard the song "Wish You Were Gay"? The song's phenomenal.
No, I look in the mirror every day and I always wonder.
No, actually, have you heard
What if?
any of her music, or just like the popular
Like Bad
songs?
Guy and...
Listen to the album.
Yeah.
Listen. Actually, I
I don't get it.
I want your...
I've been showed it like by multiple people and they're like, hey, have you heard of her? And I'm like, that's the guy's name. Then
Billy
I get
Idol?
stumped up. No, but then I was showed and I was just like, oh, that's who that is. Now I have a name to blacklist on my YouTube playlist.
Actually, I want you to listen to her album. And I want like your critique of it. I actually want that. I want that. That's what we next time like you come on or record something for us.
I sound really harsh right now based on one song.
Yeah,
But it's like,
I want the
first
whole
impressions
album.
are everything. Sometimes.
That's
I
true.
understand that.
That's
I'm the
very
same
true.
way.
But there's like
Except
this-
for marriage. Because you never know what happens once you get married.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah.
I almost went down that path.
It's almost better to not find out.
Which
Attaboy. Knock that off the bucket list, eh? I don't love Billie Eilish. I don't
failed
hate her.
engagement.
Cool with her.
Check.
Did I even pronounce it right?
Billie Eilish.
Billie Eilish.
I say
don't know.
English.
Oh, it's Billie
Close.
Eilish.
I don't know.
Eilish.
I don't know. I'll take...
Explains why my order.
Should I just take his
up. This
word?
guy can't even pronounce.
Should I just
his
take your
spell.
word for it and tell you that I did listen to it, but I didn't?
I did put.
Or
your
should
order,
I? Should I actually give some time?
I did
and be
put your
like,
order in.
Hey,
I swear I put your order in, but somehow it got lost. But
Sorry, I know a lot of people.
hey, table 13 on the fly.
it's the only table in here. Yeah, just put it in. But no, for real. I really, because I feel like that has like sounds and shit that on the album that I feel like you would actually appreciate. That's why I'm like surprised.
Sound effects? I don't like her voice.
Oh, really?
That's the thing.
Now I really want you to listen to the song "I Wish You Were
Now
Gay."
I really want to torment you.
Because I think she sings that song like very beautifully.
I like when
and it's like a mix of like a 1920s.
I'll listen to
like,
some of their
singer.
stuff. It's more like not. I won't say like her voice is bad. It's more so. I don't like just if your style of singing is just talking most of the time, or if it's just kind of barely hopping along. Like I don't.
Oh yeah, definitely.
She talks a lot of like at least in Bad Guy.
I get
a
what
lot
you're
of just
saying. It's
Yeah,
like
no, I
talking,
get that,
not
yeah.
singing.
mumble talking,
Oh my
and
god.
I don't.
Yeah,
I don't know. That's
no,
where I'm at.
Doesn't
with that.
Oh my god, I can't talk.
I'm sorry, I was cutting you off.
No, not you. No,
gonna-
I just have ass mouth.
You gonna
Okay.
find it? You gonna get it out?
I'm just
I
gonna keep
don't
cutting
know. I
you
just
off.
kept stuttering over and over.
I see that.
Shouldn't he listen to "Wish You Were Gay"? Because the way that she sings that song is like hauntingly like beautiful.
Yeah, I think when she sings, she's really good. Like she has a song "Ocean Eyes," which could, I guess, be like, oh, it's a fucking girly song, but she sings. She's a really good singer. But I do get what he's saying though.
But in Bad Guy, she is just talking.
There's a
like
few songs on her albums where I'm like, it's almost pretty much like what you just said.
Can't tell if he's trying to throw fists here or not, because I like to drink tequila sunrises and dreamsicles and Vegas bombs, and now he's saying, "Hey, you should probably listen to the song like, 'Wish You Were Gay' by like Billie English, no Eilish, Eyelash."
Billy with a Y.
I like Vegas bombs. Don't like tequila sunrises.
I just like tequila.
I like dreamsicles.
Sunrise reminds me
said
of
that?
happiness.
Remember when we finished this bottle in the drunk episode?
That's not even finished.
Ooh, gross. Ew, there's like a drip in there. That's disgusting.
So you should listen to the song "Wish You Were Gay." I'm just trying to help you out. Okay, I like her. I think she's alright.
Alright, then what's your next fucking song?
My third song, or my fourth? My fourth?
Third?
He went
Third?
last.
Those? Yeah. My third song is a little song called "You Don't Mess Around with Jim" by Jim.
We'll do
Gross?
the mess around.
No,
Everybody do the mess around. Ray
not
Charles.
it. That's not it. I'm way off. This is a white guy. You know the other song? It's in Stranger Things. It's Jim Hopper's song.
Wait, say it again. I was
Jim Hopper's song in Stranger Things. "You Don't Mess Around with Jim" is the name of the song. You know when he's dancing?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that song goes like this, like "I've seen scars." Randy Newman, right?
Yeah, he goes, "Wish you were gay." That just sounded like an ignorant trucker guy.
You did not
wish you
sell
were
that
gay.
good at all.
You got nice, pretty lips, boy.
Rest stop 92.
Rest stop 92.
Yeah, it's just a good. It's one of those songs you put your hand on the side of your car while you're driving and just give it a little smackaroo with the wind blowing. You know what I'm saying? You ever done that?
Yeah. I like to do the wave though when I'm driving.
Oh, what a. You be any more basic?
I drink ice vanilla lattes.
I feel like you guys are referencing the music video "Friday" by Rebecca Black. She did all that. She hits the side of the car. She does the wave,
I'd like to associate myself with that.
and
I've never
nobody's
seen that-
looking where they're driving.
I've never seen that video.
Hey, I just met you. This is crazy.
That-
Carly
That's
Rae Jepsen.
No shit.
You're all over the place today, man.
Oh, we can make a joke
Friday.
about Randy Newman singing a different song, but if I start singing this, then it's like, oh, you're a fucking idiot.
No, I keep sounding like Barney now.
Friday,
sky's blue.
Friday.
Red Roses too.
Whatever.
New
I like the
episode
song.
on Friday.
Somebody took a picture outside, Jim. Alright, what's your third song?
Fourth song. No. Third. I can't count. Just like I couldn't put your order in.
Here, dude, here's a pen. Write it on your phone.
Okay, this is actually a new DJ that I came across. He's not new, but he's apparently pretty popular, and I just discovered him, but his name is Porter Robinson. Assuming that's a guy DJ, because I didn't look that far into it. You know those DJs. They just say something, insert random letters,
Right.
and...
Daft Punk started that.
Yeah.
We'll put mask on our face.
Mm-hmm. Well, you don't know who this is. And this guy wears a mask too, so you don't even know either.
Those motherfuckers.
No, but the song is called Sad Machine, and it's very... Like, the vocals in it are very processed, so... Which is not something that I usually like. Just like mumble talking. Billy English.
Bill Engvall.
Billy Idol.
Hey, he saved a relationship. He stopped some girl from getting married on a plane one time. Billy Idol's the man, dude.
He did.
Shout out Wedding Singer.
Yep.
Did that go over your head, Jim?
No, I just can't think of anything to say, man. I'll be honest with you.
Get out of here, Billy. This doesn't concern you.
Do you really wanna hurt me?
I think it's my favorite line in The Wedding Singer. Get out of here, Billy. This doesn't concern you. It's just Billy Idol with, like, the tray.
What's that one song that he sings, like that love song with all hate at the end?
I wanna grow old with you.
It's,
That's it, isn't it?
no.
What was that song?
No. Somebody kill me, please.
Oh. Somebody kill me, please. I'm on my knees. Pretty please. Kill me.
But it all was bullshit.
I want to die.
It was a goddamn joke. And when I think of you, Linda, I hope you fucking choke.
It's so fucking funny. I have that on my phone.
You don't know how much
Put a bullet in my head.
Put a bullet. When he yells, "Put a bullet in my head," I fucking lose it.
I'm on my knees. Pretty please.
Like if I was
kill
out
me.
and somebody performed that, I would lose my mind.
Like at a karaoke bar?
No, like if I never heard it before, like if I never had heard that song,
just
like it
died.
never existed, but somebody, I was at the place where the person who created that song sang it, I would
Oh
lose
my god,
mind.
dude, that's the goal of mine now, is just to like go to a show and be like, can I sing this song?
Yeah.
Like, can you guys just play like a simple like chord? Like just go with my voice.
I feel like that would be like the best karaoke experience, is just going with a group
Right.
of friends
Yeah.
and singing all those weird oddball songs that were never actually professionally released.
Right.
Yeah, I would karaoke that. Like I'd walk up just all like super sad, depressed guy, and just walk off and just not even like make emotion about it. People be like, "Wow, that guy must really be fucked up."
If people didn't get it, like,
It'd be funnier if they got it. They're like, "Oh, we've heard this from the Wedding Singer,"
No.
but
Well,
that guy's not joking. That guy's seriously upset about a relationship, and he's using this song as an outlet. Somebody check on that guy. Just like running, like jump out the window.
dude, now that's a goal of mine now.
Oh man.
I hope you fucking choke.
Just find a girl in the crowd and stare at her the whole time. She'd be like, "What in the fuck is wrong with this guy?"
On and on. Yeah, it starts off like a, because it doesn't start off like a love song.
Yeah, it's like kind of like slow and.
Then it just because it's about I wrote this when I was like in and out of the relationship.
I wrote the first half when I was in the relationship,
Yeah.
and the back half when after the breakup.
This is a 2-part song.
You ever listen to Billy Joel Armstrong's "Jesus in Suburbia"? Well, this is.
I feel like everybody's name is Billy now. You guys just keep hinting, like, dude, you gotta listen.
This is the Billy episode. Billy from Stranger Things.
R.I.P. bro.
Oh, Billy.
Billy, eat your soup. My fourth song is by Post Malone and Young Thug. Goodbyes.
Oh, is that new one that's been buzzing around?
I like it.
I haven't heard.
I like Post Malone though, so
Yeah, I'm cool with him.
that's all I really have to say about it.
He knows how to
It's
play
Post
instruments
Malone.
and stuff. So.
His cover, dude. His cover of Nirvana fucking killed it, and
That's
his
really
cover of fucking Return of the Mac was really good, and that's a
heard that
really
yet.
hard song to sing.
No shit. I'd
Yeah.
be upset if somebody covered it. I'll listen to it. I'll give it an old...
Give it a whirl,
Give it a
dude.
whirl.
Ooh, in the whirlpool.
Alright, so my fourth song this week. I've said it before, but it's a new version of a song by 21 Pilots, Cut My Lip. They've been doing like some weird studio sessions with
Cut my lip
like,
into pieces.
This is my passport.
that's our fucking song on here.
I said it.
Oh, did you? Oh, sorry. I didn't hear you. But it's all like kind of. I can't think. Like he uses a the fucking pads, like a pad machine.
He uses a pad.
Yeah, he uses a maxi pad, like loops and all this shit. It's really good. It's a lot different than. It's almost like sounds like Mute Math a lot. Who they've worked
They're
with.
a good band that like disappeared.
Yeah, they are, and they've worked with them before. It sounds like a lot of that, and it's really cool. I'm really excited because it means we'll probably get more of that on a new 21 Pilots album, which I need now.
So you can go to the concert by yourself again because you didn't ask us.
I did. It's a weird experience going by yourself.
Yeah.
It's weird. I think that's part of why I went by myself. I was like, you know what? I'm going to give this a whole whirl.
I almost went to the movies by
weird.
myself one time, like during the day, and
done
I was
that.
just like, I ended up playing a video game instead.
I've done that. Movies and a concert I've gone to by
I saw
myself.
Deadpool
It's
2
weird.
alone. That was
you?
fucking cool.
Have you ever gone to a
I
concert?
can laugh and not worry about, like, you don't have to give a shit.
Have you ever gone to a concert by yourself?
Yeah, plenty of concerts and DJ shows, but the thing is that if I go to a lot of local stuff, since I get out so much, since I have so many friends,
You take all their orders.
yes, Mountain Dew all around. That's it.
Mountain Dew and Ranch, please.
No,
That's
but
why it's
I
fucking
usually
crazy.
know
Get that code red.
I usually know people that are out there anyway. So like
okay.
now, I mean, before I felt like really uncomfortable, but now like anytime I go out to like a local concert or whatever, I run into somebody because well, St. Louis is just a really small, like it's a big small city
Yeah.
where everybody knows everybody. Everybody knows it. Like you say, hey, I'm from the north side, and then you like kind of want to walk away from them already.
And then you see that one guy and you're like, I know this guy. I fucking hate him.
Yeah.
Then
But you
walk
don't.
away
But
again.
you don't remember his name. You just remember that experience. Like something about this guy just makes me want to just strangle him.
I could murder right now.
What did you do, asshole? What did you do?
Yeah, dude, going to a concert by yourself is weird. After a while, I was like, oh.
Well, you
Listen to
also,
music.
it was also in Enterprise Center, too, so it's not like you're going to like a
Yeah.
local, like,
Yeah.
small venue. either.
And I got
Yeah.
a floor ticket because I was like, oh, I'll be around people. That'll make me feel better. And then I realized, oh.
Oh shit! I gotta be around people.
Yeah!
The following week, he was like, yeah, I went to this concert, and me and Corey were like, why didn't you ask us? We would have went.
I didn't think anybody would want to pay that much to go on the floor. I'm glad I did because I was right next to the second stage, which was dope. Got to see him run by me. I was like, oh my god. I had like face painted and stuff.
Oh, dude, like Darby Allin.
No, I had my fucking hoodie up the whole time, though, actually. I looked like a psycho, probably. It's the most uncomfortable I felt in a while. But yeah, it's actually a really good song. I think you like it. I like that it kind of has like a Mute Math vibe to it.
What was it called again?
Cut My Lip.
Bye.
21 Pilots.
Is it new?
No, it's off their album, but they've just been doing like recording sessions, I guess, kind of what
okay.
they call them, and just been like fucking around with their songs a little bit. They did it with My Blood. It's really good. Dude can actually sing.
Yeah, you
Very
can.
good. Yeah, I like
Just
him.
let's do the song The Judge, and you can know that you can sing.
Yeah, I like him a lot. So it's a good song.
What's your fourth song? Radley Cooper?
Me or you?
It's you. Has anybody ever called you Radley Cooper? They
Yeah.
should.
I know.
You look so upset about it.
No, I try. No.
Tell me
key-
something, Smiley.
No, the key to dealing with someone making fun of you is making
I wasn't
their
making fun of
joke
you.
better.
Yeah.
Like topping it up. Like, hi guys, my name's Brad. How can I help you? Did you say Brad or Brett? Brad, like Bradley Cooper, except better looking. Like,
Yeah, we're gonna try a different restaurant.
Yeah, I kind of want to snap my own neck every time I hear that. Because I not only have to
up our order.
I not only have to think the joke
You just
on the
look at
spot, but when I'm saying it,
When nobody
I
laughs, you
can
crack your own neck and
feel
just fall on
my
the table.
lips and tongue formulating the words to say that horrible joke, and then I hear it in my head, and it come into my ears as well. So it's like a whole sensory overload of
slowed down
terrible joke.
I'm just picturing like nobody laughed, and you just go, okay then, and you just crack your neck and fall on the table like the Family Guy when they fall over and like their legs bent like weird.
Honey, it's me as this guy drink a lot of Mountain Dew taking our order.
Code Red especially.
Bradley Cooper with a smile too, probably.
No. It is such a fake smile. It's so fake. There's sometimes, like, I'm usually in a good mood, but there's just sometimes where that, just having that smile that, like, all day, that's actually hurting your face because you keep having to just switch between,
Bradley
like,
Cooper
screaming in the back of the house, but then coming back in and just, like, hey guys, how are you? Yeah, what's up?
Decide to order yet?
Yeah, do you want some more fucking Mountain Dew?
Okay, what's your second song?
Second song? Oh, it's Blame by Calvin Harris and John. And this was with the singer John
Fucking
Newman.
fourth song, Rad.
John Newman, not Randy Newman, but the one guy who's like, I've seen skies of blue.
Ray Charles.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, we got it.
Yeah. No, it's actually Alt J's Breeze Blocks.
Good song.
It's been a long time since I've actually heard it, but
It's a great album.
it's got a nice build. It's got that climax at the end that you're just like, God, that was a bitchin' orgasm.
I haven't listened to Alt J in a while.
Dude, their song "The Solve Me" is my favorite song by them. It's just about doing acid, which I never realized until like a girl told me about it one time. She's like, it's a song about doing acid. I'm like, huh, that makes sense now why it's called "Dissolve Me."
The music video is awesome too.
For Breeze Blocks?
Yeah.
Is that when they're like it's in black and
backwards.
white, isn't it? Yeah.
No, it's not black and white, but
It's
is
not?
backwards.
What music video am I thinking of then? What was their other big song from that album? She making games, can run away.
Oh,
That's
is
Breeze
that.
Blocks.
Yeah.
What was the other one? Shit, that's gonna bother me.
I don't know. I think YouTube and SoundCloud for picking random songs that I should listen to, and then I don't listen to anything else from that artist.
Oh, never mind then.
Thanks, SoundCloud.
You were no help to us, Rad.
Thanks, SoundCloud.
Did you guys listen to the new Black Keys album? Do you like the Black
I haven't
Keys?
listened to it yet.
Do you like the Black Keys?
I know of them. I don't know. I can't say that. Like, if you played something like, hey, you've heard this before. I'm like, oh, it's the same. It's the same way with like hearing a Cake song. Like, nobody knows it's Cake, but you show them, and then you know.
Yeah.
What
I'm
about-
the same way with the Black Keys. Like, I'm not like a huge super fan or anything. Like,
What about
I know
William
their songs,
English?
but- William English, the tennis player.
That's
Billy Idol,
yes.
That was the
Yeah.
tennis player.
Johnny English,
John,
Mr. Bean.
Mr. B, Zazu.
No, I'm the same way with the Black Keys, but I haven't like heard anything new from them in a while. And then I saw that they had this new album and was like, oh, it's like the old Black Keys, and I was like, I don't even know what the old Black Keys was. It's good.
The old Black Keys sounds exactly like new Black Keys.
Yeah.
Like they never changed. Like their music,
why
their
I was
style
like-
never really changed.
I
Like,
prefer
not
the
much.
Ivory Keys.
Poison Ivy.
Just get my Mountain Dew,
Just skip my mind.
please, sir.
And my last song is by new song from Bon Iver, which my phone spell checked it to Bob Iver.
Boney Affair. Is that what it was?
Bon Iver,
Oh,
Boner.
which
Boner Fair.
a lot of people don't realize that's how you pronounce the name. A lot of people just call him Bon Iver.
How much is this Boner Fair?
Boner Fair though. Faith, new song. He has a new album coming out. Or they have a new album coming out. It looks really good. Can't wait to hear it.
George Michaels.
Shawn Michaels.
Is it gonna have faith?
Well, I guess it would be nice. I have faith. What this one?
My fifth song?
Yes.
My fifth song's by a band called... Well, it's not really a band. It's more of like a DJ, I guess. Time Cop, 1983, featuring Sea Waves, a song called Girl. It's a nice
It's good. I like
1980s style song. A lot of, what is it? Like the synthesizing kind of stuff.
Basically, it could play in Stranger Things.
Yeah, could really be. I mean, basically, he makes just like a bunch of like instrumental stuff, and then he has like features where they'll sing, rap, whatever. Really good. I like him.
It's good. I like
listen to
when
him?
when you said to me, I was like, "This is good."
Did you listen to the other stuff, or
Yeah, I like it.
yeah, it's cool.
I like it a lot.
It's just weird because it's hard for me to listen to music without words. Like instrumentals, it's not really my thing. Songs without words, I guess. Mm-hmm. But I don't know, for them, I was just like, I was able to sit there and fucking play video games and listen to them. So, it's a thumbs up for this guy.
All right, Rad. What's your last song?
Meg Myers' Desire.
Well, I know that song. How's it?
By who?
Mike Myers.
Oh, Mike Myers'
No,
Desire.
Meg Myers.
Oh, Meg Myers.
Like, baby, I want to touch you. I
Oh,
want to
yeah.
feel you in my bones.
yeah,
But I've definitely heard that song.
That's
gonna make me mad.
I heard she likes Billie English.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She has a song. Yeah, that's right.
Usually, like when I hear an artist like make a like super sexual song, it's not. It's kind of a turnoff. Mm-hmm. But like she does it in like a very sexy, demented way.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
And that's like it really captures you because you're like, you know, well, I don't know what your sexual experience is like, but you know, you got some people that you don't get to explore with that are just like, oh, that's it, missionary. Oh, we're all right. Okay, this is cool for a little while.
5 years later.
Yeah. And yeah. But then you have those other people that, you know, you get to actually, like, really, like, try things out and all that kind of stuff, and that's, like, that vibe. It's just, she seems like a very innocent girl in the video, at least, like, when she's kind of, like, soft-spoken when she's singing, but then that anger comes out, and it's like, holy shit, I just figured out who you really are.
Right.
You're gonna chain me up.
Yeah.
You're gonna die. Somebody gonna die.
It's actually a really
So,
she's hot.
yeah.
I'd bang her in a respectful way. Well,
I would lay her down.
She'd probably bang me
Gently.
Listen to her music. Yeah, she has that song "Lemonize." That's where I remember her from. She was always on the point when I'd cut grass and have fucking the point playing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like her.
Yeah. Good. All right. Well, anyway, those are songs of the week. You make sure to go download or listen to our playlist exclusively on Spotify at Offender Presents Songs of the Week. All right, let's hear a quick word from our sponsor, Mr. Kyle Fauché.
What's up, everybody? Kyle Fauché here to tell you about my brand new podcast, the Going Off Topic podcast, brought to you by the Anything But Credible Network. On Going Off Topic, I look at all forms of media, from different real and theoretical angles that you don't usually hear about. From movies, to TV, to music, to sports, to gaming, to anything really. You never know what the topic will be, but you're guaranteed a new angle and a different conversation about it, that's for sure. You can find Going Off Topic anywhere and everywhere that you get your podcasts. Check out our social media feeds on Facebook, Going Off Topic with Kyle Fauché, on Twitter, going_off_topic, and don't forget about anythingbutcredible.com, where you can find everything for the pod, including the written blog post. That's right, we're carrying over the Going Off Topic blog to anythingbutcredible.com too. So check it all out there, and I'll catch you on the next topic.
Driving back to the station, like, can I drop by and pick up some more Taco Bell for you? For sure. Oh, sure, go for it, man. I'll wait out until. Oh, God.
Anyway, So, last week... Actually, you know what? We'll save that. Rad, since you're on the show, how's Just Jump doing?
Man, put me on the spot right out of break.
Yeah, right out of break. We're just going to get right to it.
It's
That's
doing
what
good.
he says to every table he takes orders from when he gets on break.
It's slow and steady right now because me and my brother are going through like major changes in our life right now. Mm-hmm. So like I just put in an offer today on a house. He's about to move in about a month to another rental house. Mm-hmm. So right now, like during this time, we're recording vocals so that while we're going through these moves and while I'm trying to get to a spot where we have a practice space again, we're losing our practice space. That's what's happening. Ooh. But we're trying to get it to where. Am I boring you?
No. I thought that immediately after I let out a yawn. I was like, God. Yeah, okay.
You see,
going through changes, yeah, puberty and stuff. Okay, what else is there?
Speaking of that, I got a Keatonism.
Oh,
he could have just been a dick and owned it. Like, so let's talk about the blues.
I'm sorry. Please continue.
That Keatonism, though?
Do you need a nap?
Do you need
Are you coming down?
Coming down the mountain?
Are you crashing right now?
I need another Mountain Dew, man. Maybe a live wire. But fucking Keaton's getting hair on his legs right now. And I was like, I was giving him shit. I started pulling his hair. Like, you getting hair on your legs? You getting hair on your legs? He goes, leave my puberty alone. Dude, he comes up with some of the best one-liners.
Oh, man. Yeah, he does.
Anyway.
So we, right now, we're going to be recording vocals so that, I know, I could sing you to sleep if you want me to. But while we're going through this transition, I'm bored myself, fuck. While we're going through this transition, we'll be mixing. So,
do you have like an EP coming out or like an album?
That's what we're working on.
Yeah.
So we have, I think the last time I talked to you, we had 20 songs approximately.
Damn.
And we're at like close to 30 now.
Nice. Do you have like a release date that you're looking for, or like
Not
a
really.
goal?
It's too early right now for us to decide.
Are you gonna assume like eventually chop those songs down to put out, or are you gonna put out like everything?
We can always shelve stuff that we don't actually release. Like everything that I've had you guys play on the show is gonna be on the first album.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So, but I mean, we're kind of deciding whether or not we want to do like the full release of the songs, like because one of our songs I think I had you guys play was like it was an instrumental at the time, but we have vocals on it. But it's like 7.5 minutes long.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I don't know if I like want to put that on the album or if I should just release it separately and have like the shortened radio version on the album, like, or have both versions. Like I could do. I've seen people do that too. So
when you do,
I have lots of options.
When you do these live shows, do you play like the full version, like the 7-minute version of the song, or do you shorten it out?
Right now, since we're like when we have been DJing. Just DJing and not singing or guitars or bass or keyboards or anything like that. If we're not doing that stuff and just DJing, we'll do the whole.
Sorry. Jesus Christ, Jim, you're a dick. Sorry, my stomach dropped too. Jamie Ben had that wraparound just now.
You know how many times I've watched the end of Game 7?
Oh, dude, so many times.
Against Dallas. Like, it's more exciting than the Bruins game.
Oh, it totally is. Totally is.
That should have been Stanley Cup Game 7.
No, we would have died. I would have died of a fucking heart attack if that was Game 7 Stanley Cup. Could you imagine, like, Marchand with a wraparound like that? Like, in the fight, like, for the Stanley Cup?
I would have thrown up.
But, yeah. So, anyways. live version.
You guys have Mountain Dew?
Fuck you, man.
He fucking drank it all.
Jim, stop yawning.
I can't help it, man.
It's what his stories are just too boring.
It's not my fault, this guy.
God, he's behind with deciding his songs.
Jeez.
Now he's
Thought
behind.
Billie Eilish talked too slow and much. My God.
English?
Sorry, yeah, Billie
I'm trying to
Eilish.
speak English right now.
So,
Speaking Billy English.
when's your next show, actually? When's your next show?
We don't have anything booked right now.
Well, fucking book it!
I know!
I was actually, the last time
How
I was
can I
gonna
book
go...
a show if we can't even practice right now?
It's true. Well, I got a piano
That's the
right
problem.
there. You can practice on.
I'll play
Practice down here.
I just play like the same thing over and over. When Katie's not paying attention, I turn it on, just hit like the deep keys, just and scares the shit out of her. She's like, "Don't do that!" That's all I do.
Shut up. Do what I want.
And then like if she goes upstairs, she showed me how to play 2 keys, and I just play that, just ding, 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 over and
All
over.
over.
'Cause I don't know how to play the piano. Yeah, that's all
Yeah,
I do.
that's it.
Idiot.
Record vocals, and then spend the time while hopefully I close on this house. Then we'll have a practice space again.
Nice.
But until I get a house, it's pretty much have all those vocals done and be editing and like perfecting the songs to where it's it's ready to be released. Because a lot of our songs just don't have vocals recorded, and it's the biggest hurdle.
Is there a song you've been working on the longest? Like a song you've had for just ever that you've been working on?
God, that 7.5 minute song.
That one?
That was one of
Yeah.
the first songs that we ever wrote as Just Jump. And that was like, it wasn't called Goodbye then, but it was 4 years ago.
Damn.
Yeah,
I think we played the long version
you did.
on the first episode. I think. Did you give us a shorter version on the last one?
I don't think I gave you.
Oh wait, no, that's Goodbye. Never mind.
Yeah,
Never mind. I'm
Goodbye's-
thinking of the different one. Sorry.
No, I gave you American Dream,
Yeah,
and
that's
I
the
gave
one,
you
yeah.
Trapped.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. Got my songs confused.
You're way off, dude.
Sorry, Yonner.
But we got a lot
Push.
better with recording vocals, so like we're actually going to redo the vocals on Trapped. Trapped. I don't even know my own track songs.
Well, in my opinion, from the songs that I've heard, I think you should lead single with "Chant My Name." That's my opinion. 'Cause that song is fucking great. The song's actually really good. Like it a lot.
I was actually very surprised. Like my brother
Yeah, he
actually
can rap.
can rap.
Yeah. It reminds me like a little bit of like 21 Pilots vibe. Like the way his rap style is, like a little bit. Like I really liked it, like a lot.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll say this at the end, but where can we find your music? Is there any way of finding it, or no?
Right now it is facebook.com/JustJumpMusic.
Cool.
Do you have a SoundCloud or anything?
Same. It's going to be SoundCloud or SoundCloud.com. Gotta put in the plug. SoundCloud.com/JustJumpMusic.
Nice. I still want to shoot a video with you guys with us trying to make a song. Like, I think it'd be hilarious. Like, yeah. So I remember you brought over like a little toy like thing that you rigged up to where you could play like different sounds, didn't you?
Yeah. That thing was
So-
crazy.
I would love to do a video with you guys to where like Jim and I just come over and like we want to make our own song and record it.
Somebody
Let's do
kill me!
No, like we go over there and we're like,
I have like customized keyboards that I've made that I could bring on, and like it sounds like you can't replicate. Even if you like put all the same connections into the same model keyboard and try to like do if you wired it the exact same, it would probably still sound different because those little tiny minute differences on how much solder they put on this one spot, which caused a voltage peak in this other spot, and now the whole thing sounds different. So the customized keyboards that I have are like 100% unique. Nobody can replicate them perfectly.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we go over there and recorded our first song. It's just dun 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 dun. I used to rule the world.
This is gonna be a hit.
It's gonna be a hit, man.
What if we did that? What if we tried to release
Stop Us
old
Guys
songs
is already a song. What? What are you talking about?
Yeah, just like no.
You got us. It's totally Coldplay.
This
You
is our
guys
song.
check out my
Coldplay.
new single. Dun, 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 dun,
What's the name of that song? Coldplay.
By who? Not by yours truly. What's wrong with you?
I think it
What
was.
do you mean by who?
Yeah,
I think it was
it's
first
my
sang
song.
by Viva La Vida.
Oh god, that'd be hilarious if we tried to make a song. That'd be really funny. Yeah, I forgot about that little.
The song is
thing
called
you
Randy Newman by Louis
Louis
Armstrong.
Armstrong. Sung by Billy English.
That's the whole title of the song.
Oh my god.
Produced by John Newman. Randy Newman?
Written by Billy Idol.
Performed by Papa Roach.
With special guest
Uncle Cracker.
Johnny English as himself and Mr. Bean.
A.K.A. Zazu. It's just one
God.
big promotional video for The Lion King.
Yeah. Can you imagine if that was it? Oh, mindfuck.
Anyway, Just Jump. Go check them out. And Facebook, what was the backslash again? Just Jump.
Just Jump Music.
Just Jump Music. Go check them out. All right. Moving on. Let's get into the Play Gloria fiasco real quick.
Dun, dun, dun.
So last week, KMOX reported that Jack's Bar in Philadelphia put a trademark claim for the phrase Play Gloria, which is true. They did do that. And props to them for thinking fast and actually, jumping on it. In the month of May,
Right.
like, why didn't the NHL think of, copywriting, Play Gloria, the blues organization think to do it?
Right.
I have to give props to the Philadelphia Bar. A lot of people in St. Louis disagree, but it's kind of like, come on.
Yeah.
If you were smart enough to jump on that quickly as they did, you would have done it as well and made money off it.
Right.
So nobody can sell T-shirts that say...
Correct.
Really?
So the NHL and the Blues organization pulled all their merch that says Play Gloria on it.
Holy shit.
So all of
Africa is going to be fully clothed for about 2 decades.
So if you ever notice, all this stuff, like the
I'm going
NHL
to
stuff,
hell now.
and Anheuser-Busch did too, because on the new Blues, the Bud Light bottles, they just say Gloria on it. They don't say Play Gloria, they just say Gloria on it. Mm-hmm. That's perfectly fine. But if they say the phrase Play Gloria, then you potential lawsuit.
Right.
That's crazy.
The Jack's Bar sent out cease and desists to all these companies, and the NHL, the Blues, Anheuser-Busch all pulled their products. Arch Apparel did not. And they said that, KMOX said that Jack's Bar in Philadelphia was suing Arch Apparel for not pulling the product.
Why don't they just take a royalty? That would have been so much easier.
Well,
And they would have been still making millions,
here's the thing.
right?
Possibly.
I don't know. I'm thinking from a not as much of a pain in the ass,
Right?
Yeah.
profitable.
Well, here's the thing that KMOX failed to report on. So in the meantime, while KMOX reported this, people in St. Louis are fucking losing their minds. And it's just
Which I don't get why.
right,
I mean, I
it's
do,
not
but
that
who
big of a
fucking
deal.
cares?
But it's they were sticking up for Arch
Where do
Apparel,
you care where you
which-
get your shirt from that
Right.
says Play Gloria?
But they're pissed because it's from St. Louis. We gotta stick up for our St. Louis stuff. Support local companies. I get
Hate
that.
St. Louis pride
Whatever.
sometimes.
I get that. And then now, people are picking sides, and I remember making a post you guys are missing the point. If they have the trademark, they can easily send out a cease and desist. Yeah. Fucking Arch Apparel, the Blues, NHL, Anheuser-Busch, they should have been smart enough. The NHL should have known, too, on top of it. That organization should have known to jump on that phrase. Right. And people are like, well, they can't copyright the phrase because it's a part of the song. Dipshit. They're not copywriting the song. They're copywriting a phrase, which they can easily say, there's nothing in that song says Play Gloria. So you could potentially say it's not even for that song, for the trademark.
Yeah. What a lot of people don't understand, like, I don't 100% understand law or contracts or anything.
Why don't you just say, what I don't understand? Isn't that what he just said?
Well, I mean,
essentially.
Yeah, but, like, these people don't understand, like, all the language that goes into, like, trademarks and shit. There's so many, like, weird different directions, and they just assume, like you were like, well, they're copyrighting the song. It's like, no. Like, nobody knows the language of the contract of a fucking trademark. And like, I don't know that. The only people that know that are the people that did it. And the same people are the ones that are freaking out. Like, they're getting sued. Like, fucking Joe Bob on his fat ass is going to get sued. You don't have a T-shirt company. What are you mad about?
Well, I also think it's funny that a lot of people don't know about Arch Apparel is that they've also been in legal trouble before for stealing ideas and stealing logos and stealing stuff that's been, like, patented, and they just ignored it. And they've gotten out of it because they stopped making the shirt. So, and coming from going, like, into a T-shirt company, I'm sure that happens a lot. Like, you jump on it, you get the cease and desist, and you stop. You make your little cash grab, which is fucking hilarious because people in St. Louis were saying, oh, it seems like the Jack's Bar had, like, a cash grab. You don't think Arch Apparel did a cash grab? Right. They made T-shirts that say "Play Gloria" during the playoff run. These shirts weren't available before the playoffs started.
Right.
Like, and you're saying the Philadelphia bar made a cash grab? Are you fucking kidding me? So did Arch Apparel.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, it's people blow my mind. And then Jack's Bar was saying that we want a public apology from KMOX because what they reported is false is incorrect. We have actually been in touch with Arch Apparel, and we are not suing them. We did send a cease and desist, but they responded with a great idea that we jumped on, that they're going to start donating the profits to charity. So they can continue to sell the shirts as long as Jax can get some profit, Arch Apparel can get some profit, and most of it goes to charity. Yeah. Arch Apparel came out with the video that basically backed them up and said that's 100% correct.
Yeah.
Like, we have been in touch. KMOX really kind of blew this out of proportion. Jack's Bar was getting death threats, which is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, those people are just stupid.
Yeah.
I don't take any of those seriously because it's just some fucking idiot being like, oh, I'm going to fucking kill you for this. And it's like, why would you even type that?
Right.
What? Shut up, dude.
Right. But apparently the death threats were coming from, like, DMs and direct messages that, like, Jack's made public, like, look at this shit. Like, it's bullshit.
Crazy people.
So Arch Apparel made, like, a 10-minute video explaining, like, how Jack's is actually in the right. They had the copyright. Mm-hmm. We were going to stop making shirts, and then we came up with the idea that maybe we donated to charity.
He basically explained how his lawyer was like, wait, don't do anything yet. Basically, his lawyer was like, we could probably figure a way to make this profitable for everybody. Which is, like, it makes them look like assholes when people who don't understand the whole situation. It's like, oh, they were being ignorant to Jack's Bar and saying, fuck you. It's like, no, they're probably like, let's get a lawyer and figure some shit out. Right. That's what they did. So,
earlier in that day, after Jack's and Arch Apparel made the videos and said, like, this is now what's happening, KMOX put a correction in their article that said, we are wrong and we apologize. But when you click on that article still, and when you, like, look at the title of the article, and when you search Jack's Bar and search the article, it still says Philadelphia Bar suing. Yeah. So, like, you would never know that they apologized.
Unless you went to it.
Exactly. And
basically, some idiot didn't know the difference between a cease and desist and suing.
Yep. And so this is where we get involved, because
fucking Brittany, fresh out of writing degree.
This is where Offended now jumps in. So, on the Arch Apparel video and the Jack's, like, post, they said, we want a public apology from KMOX. And people were like, well, they did apologize. It's like, to me, it's such a bullshit apology, like, because it's not even an apology. You left the article up with the same title, and when you search the bar from Philadelphia, it still says this bar is suing Arch Apparel, which is leading people on to thinking that they still are suing them, which is bullshit.
So I get that, but I don't know. I don't think I would need a public apology, but I do get it because then people will see
I did not have sex with that woman.
Exactly.
I think if you run, I don't know.
I get it because it's gonna, it will help, like, Jack's better if when people see, like, get all their shit from Facebook,
right?
So it's gonna be like, people are going to see that they apologize. Like, oh, maybe I was wrong for thinking Jax was wrong. KMOX fucked up. Sorry,
Right.
Jax. I get that, but at the same time, that's just the world we live in now.
Well, it's just that, and it needs to cool down the fucking shit. Just cool everything down.
Yeah.
So I made a comment under the Jax Facebook post and tagged. There's a couch over there. But I made a comment on the Jax post that tagged KMOX and said, and I said, I mean, I'm not surprised KMOX isn't ran by the smartest group of people. That's all I said, because I used to work there. That's all I said. The next morning, I wake up from a message from the vice president of KMOX, who I know, and he messaged me. He's like, I heard you have a complaint about KMOX. I would love to discuss it with you. And I didn't see it, obviously, because I was sleeping. And then 10 minutes later, he goes, whenever you're available at your earliest convenience, just let me know. I'm like, oh my God. Like, so
me too. Jeez.
So I was like, Jesus Christ, did I really piss him off that bad? So I was like, look, they have the time. The vice president has the time to message me to like bitch to me about something, but doesn't have the time to just publicly apologize.
Yeah.
Which that's when I was like, this is bullshit. Like, this is a little ridiculous. So I made a Facebook post under the offended page, blowing him up, being like, look, he has time to message us, but he can't make time to publicly apologize. And people are like, well, they did kind of apologize like in the article. I'm like, that's not an apology. That's bullshit. That's a fake apology. So I blew him up.
Apology.
I blacked out his name and like showed the messages. I'm like, the vice president has time to message us, what I think is bullshit. We're sticking up for Archipel. We're sticking up for Jax. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, they should delete the article and do what's right. Like 20 minutes later, he calls my phone twice and texts me. He's like, whenever you can talk, I would love to talk with you. I message him. I text him back like 3 hours later. I'm just like, I'd really
Not playing hard to get.
Well, yeah. Oh, I was purposely being a dick. I was making him wait. So, fucking.
You're totally gonna get laid later.
No, I laid into him though about like past work stuff and how CBS Radio and KMOX fucked me over. He didn't respond for like an hour, but I kept seeing him type and then it would go away. Type, go away. Type, go away. This went on for about an hour.
Such a chick.
It was a full HR message that he sent to me. To the point where he's legit. I texted you the message. There's a paragraph where he's like talking to himself. Mm-hmm. So, this is what he sent me. He said, I'm not wanting to beat you up in our conversation, just wanted to share what actually happened. I actually don't know why I care, other than most things on the internet are fucked up, and it pisses me off. Probably my issue. Okay, it's my issue. You're talking to yourself, motherfucker.
Okay, it's my issue.
He's like, I like things done right, but we're all human and makes mistakes. Oh, wait, let me rewind. Earlier in the paragraph that he sent, he said, we've never purposely reported anything incorrectly. I'm thinking that you know that. Let's fast back forward to the rest of the message. I like things to be done right, and we're all human and make mistakes. Why don't you just apologize then? Yeah. Like, why is that so hard?
Apologize, motherfucker.
And then this is the thing I thought was funny. Steve, that's his name. Not your brother.
I know.
Because I'm a little annoyed with this.
Jump is not with us right now.
But he goes, I always thought we had a friendly enough relationship that conversation would be possible. Either way, I wish you well. Motherfucker said 3 words to me in the fucking 2.5 years I worked at CBS Radio. Don't fucking give me this HR bullshit. Like, fuck you. And fuck KMOX. You started a fucking shitstorm for no reason. We jumped in. Fuck, it reached what? 20,000 people? Within 2 hours?
It's got pretty far.
Yeah. It got us 300.
Yeah.
We got us 300 more followers, so I can't complain. So did we cash grab off of the fucking Play Gloria thing? I guess so. I don't fucking care.
Yeah, I just don't know why they just would have been like, oh, well, sorry, or just take it down.
Right.
Or rewrite an article.
But you have enough time to message me because you were upset with what I said because I used to work there?
Yeah.
And then you give me an HR bullshit response where you basically say nothing?
You didn't fondle his nuts, did you? That's what it was.
Well, I thought we had a decent enough relationship to where we could talk in a conversation. Yeah, those 3 words you spoke to me in those 2.5 years really made me think that we had a good relationship, you stupid fucking idiot. Holy shit. We are the anti...
Hey, go get my coffee. That's probably it.
Yeah.
How your day? With, like, your dick in his mouth.
I remember specifically there was one time I tried to talk to him, and, like...
Oh, I saw that going somewhere else just now.
But anyway,
I was actually trying to talk to him.
Yeah, I had a different dick in my mouth. But like, Jim, I mean, me and Corey were talking the other day, and Corey's like, this is fucking amazing. Because, Corey loves it. But, I mean, I loved it because of the reach that we got and the new followers that we got from it. And, like, there was a couple people who were like, well, the vice president doesn't just reach out to somebody. It's like, yeah, well, fuck those people. He did.
Yeah. Well, he did.
But I think we've come to the conclusion that we're just the anti-local, like, radio show. We're the anti-local, like...
We're the anti-local radio show.
But we've recently...
We hate ourselves.
But we've recently, you involved, Jim, on ESPN with them. Yeah, we've gotten into it with them, and now we're getting into it with a different radio station. And it's like... What the fuck? Like, why are these...
they should have apologized.
They were offended.
Well, I also blew them up for losing the Blues this year because all the Blues games are going to be on ESPN 101. So I was like, well, it's obvious that they don't do good business because they lost the Blues.
Yeah.
But like, you should just apologize. I was expecting negative feedback when I posted it. I wasn't expecting like people to stick up for us at all. I thought we were going to get shit on.
Yeah, I don't know how that was going to go.
I personally thought we were going to get shit on. We actually got extremely positive feedback. Yeah. Like, that shocked me. And then that text from him, the HR response was like, holy shit, we won that one.
I don't know why
we totally did.
No offense to you, but it's like, I don't know why that guy would bother with you.
Right.
Like, why?
Why do I... Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But it's like Randy Character with ESPN 101 and Chris Rodney with ESPN 101. Why would they continue to bother with us, too? Why do they care?
They're probably texting while they're taking a crap.
But, like, why are they caring so much about what we say? Do they realize that our platform has actually grown and gotten bigger, that they're actually worried that we could persuade people to stop listening to them?
It's true.
Dun, dun, dun.
I don't know. So, I'm not gonna lie, when he sent me that text back, I was so giddy. I was like, we fucking won, motherfucker. Don't fuck with offended.
Fuck you,
like,
KMOX.
Oh, my God, I was so happy. And, like, Katie's mom was like, you got him? That's what he sent back? What? Holy shit! Like, that's a. She's like, that's a pussy comment. And I was like, it is.
So that's for a job. He'd probably hire you.
That's what that was the joke of the day. It was like, they probably just want to hire you back now. I'm like, jerk off.
You're like, okay, okay. I can
Anyway.
do that. Bye, Jim. I'm gonna go with these guys.
Yeah.
All right.
But I mean, I think that's for real though. All jokes aside, I think that's saying something a little bit about our pull and our reach that we have right now.
The Blues fan love us.
Why exactly? Why would these companies, these radio shows who have a large following, care what we say?
Yeah.
I think that says a lot about us, and I'm very proud of that.
Yeah,
like,
that and that fucking everybody cares so much what other people think about them now, so that too. But yeah, I mean, fuck them.
Fuck him. I think it's hilarious. The fact that he Facebook messaged me, called me, and texted me because he was that upset about one Facebook comment that I had.
I still like that you delayed it for 3 hours.
Right.
That's the best part. I think that's better than the actual comment he sent you.
Not texted
The power struggle.
I actually...
Like, hey,
texted me,
just text, hey,
I typed
3
up
hours later.
I typed up
What's up?
immediately what I was going to say, too.
Okay.
That's the best thing. I typed up immediately what I was going to say, put it in my notes. I'm like, I'll respond in a little bit, make him wait a little more.
Todd called me. He's like, oh my God, he texted me. What do I say? I said, don't text him back. But I wanna.
But it was so funny because I texted you and Corey, and I was like, should I post something about this and just blow them up? since like the vice president, like you didn't really say anything back, but Corey's like, no wait.
What are they going to do? Sue us? They don't know the difference between suing and stuff.
And then Corey was
that saying stuff just made what I said before that completely irrelevant.
I just think it's like that comment alone, the end text though, where he's like, I thought we had a good enough relationship. That one makes me mad because I'm just like,
we had no relationship, sir.
We said 3 words to each other in 2.5 years.
Yeah.
Kiss my ass.
Yeah.
Suck a chode.
Get my coffee.
That
was the
that
3
was
words.
Remember that?
Hey, well, now Steve can get my coffee, so kiss my ass. And let's go Blues. Transitioning now from Play Gloria, you had the special request to talk about the Blues.
Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this series.
Which one?
God, which one do you want to talk about?
Well,
Do you want to talk about the one that we almost lost multiple times because they already got in with some 4-goal major penalty bullshit
It's the Sharks.
and then almost knocked us out over more crap? Like, they single-handedly knocked out 6 linesmen.
yeah,
I've never
they did.
seen that before.
Yeah, they
with
damn
the
right they
same fucking team.
Taking down all the
4
Reds.
in one game and 2 in the hand pass.
Yeah.
Like, how do you not? I don't know. We're gonna always ask that,
dude,
for
it's
years to
insane.
come.
Well,
Yeah.
what's crazy about that is like the rules that they now put into place should have already been in place. Like the review of the 5-minute major or a fucking hand pass.
Yeah, that blew my mind. I had so many people texting me that don't know shit about hockey and no I do. They're like, what the fuck's what's going on? And I was like,
There was a linesman right behind
yeah.
the goal.
I was like,
He saw it.
yeah.
Like there's so ESPN Plus has the Quest for the Cup. It's like a little documentary series on like it follows the teams leading up to the
really
Stanley Cup.
good.
It's fucking awesome and it's all uncut too, so it's great. But there's a part right after like that play happens, you see one of the referees push forward with his hand signaling that he saw it. And the referee's like, we can't call it now. It's like, yes, you can.
Yeah.
Like,
The one guy
Isn't
saw
that a
it.
call? Like, if he
Yeah.
called it?
yeah.
And then also it's like
The referee legit says we can't call that now because the team went to the locker room.
yeah.
That was his excuse.
So fucking
Which
what?
I can't complain anymore though because we called it unoffended.
I-
Like we recorded the very next day. And we were like, "This is going to motivate." Both of us were like, "This is going to motivate the Blues."
The
and
second
we're
after
not
that-
losing a single game.
second
here on
after
out.
that,
we didn't.
I tweeted out, I was like, "You're fucked." I was like, "San Jose's fucked for the rest." And they, yeah, that,
We should have played against the Knights.
yeah.
Oh, for sure.
It was
Yeah.
3-0.
Yeah. But is that on the Knights though for letting up that many goals?
Yeah, I do get
And
that.
also the Knights
but-
had a 3-2, 3-1 series lead, and they couldn't shut it out.
Right. Right, yeah, I definitely get all that, but it comes down to, okay, it's a whole new... Every game's obviously a whole new game, so that doesn't matter. But yeah, it's like, yeah, you can put it on. It's like, well, maybe you shouldn't let up that many goals, but it's like...
At the same time,
Get that at the same time,
call
but
should have never happened
shouldn't
in the
happen.
first place. Yeah, they
Right.
would have never been put in that position
No.
because you always have that.
Yeah.
You're always rolling the die with that when you have a major and you never
Right.
gain your guy
And
back, no
even
matter
if-
how many goals. And that's what the first time that's happened in like
since
how
we
many
did it,
years.
almost.
Yeah,
Because the Blues did it in like 94 or 95. We scored like 5 in the last... on a 5-minute power play or something years ago. But yeah, it was...
yeah. So
How-
like
how do you-
statistically, like against all odds, they got 4 goals.
Yeah.
Like
You could go through a whole game and be like, well, what if this? What if that? What if this? What if that? Makes zero sense. But what? Okay,
I'm
buddy.
gonna go pee. Keep up this conversation.
yeah,
Stall.
pausing. No,
Mark,
it's
I'm kidding.
I'm gonna take a nap.
See how you do as the host.
Not
Yeah,
very well.
Let's go, Jim.
What's
What's your name? Hey, what's up?
Mountain Dew?
How's your name? What's your day?
I know so many people. But no, yeah, dude. It's just like if they would have got a 2-minute penalty on that, say they score 1,
Yeah, give him a
then
little bit of
it's
hope.
3-1 with 3 minutes
Give him
left.
a little bit. Give him a little bit of hope, and then like a couple, hand
Yeah.
passes.
The way Vegas was playing, it's like, oh, they were going to shut him down anyway.
Yeah.
Did you watch like a lot of the series, like all the other ones?
Yeah.
So did I. So did
Yeah.
Todd. It was probably one of the best playoffs I've seen in a long time.
Ever.
Yeah, like
Ever.
every series. But yeah, that one was. I was so mad because I put money on Vegas winning that night too, and then that happened. I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me? 4 goals and how many of our time was left? I don't know." And then they get the hand pass.
Yeah.
The hand pass should have just been. How is that? You can review like a high stick on a goal, but you can't review a hand pass. They're both
I feel like the hand pass is even worse.
right. Well, and they're both like illegal plays. There's
Yeah,
no like
but
difference between them, so they should be reviewed.
It's so obvious, though. And the ref was right there.
Right there.
The ref was right there.
Right there, looking at it. It's like, what? And somebody claimed that the guy didn't even hit the puck with his hand. That he missed it. And I was like, well, then explain how it moved. You know what I'm saying? Like, explain to me how the puck was coming down.
Isn't that Newton's law?
and then moved.
Oh
No, we're talking about how people.
I'm so tired right now.
People like how people were saying like the guy didn't even hit the puck with his hand. Oh my God. That he missed, and I was like, well, then how did the puck move 4 or 5 feet? I get it could bounce, but the way it was going, it wasn't. It doesn't
Because he
it's
hit
not
it with his wrist.
It's not a fucking
Yeah, the
pinball.
wrist
Still
doesn't-
part of your hand.
It's like he
Wrist doesn't-
swatted it. Well, I was telling him, I was like, if it was a high stick, you review it. They
Right.
review it. So what's the difference between that and a hand pass? They're both like the
same
same
thing.
technicality.
Yeah.
It's just using a hand and one's using a stick. It's like,
One's using
how
his
is
dick.
that not reviewable? Makes no sense.
One's using his dick. Listen to Billy English.
Idle.
But like, yeah. But either way, I'm happy it happened because I mean I think that set the Blues like just on this course of just like we're pissed off.
Some weird ass pressure.
It was just they're pissed off, and I think like
They're just sick of it. It's like, you know what? Fuck it. Mm-hmm. Fuck getting fucked over.
And here we said this on the podcast a few months ago too. I was like, Vegas never got the chance to like, they never got a second chance to like prove, like to fucking angrily play against them. Blues are getting that chance to angrily play against them, and the Blues fucking dominated the rest of that series.
Yeah, we graped them pretty bad.
Yeah.
I don't say the R word on this show.
Rick?
Grape. Rape.
Schmishmortion.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm with you. Though.
First,
Like,
I'm gonna tie you to the radiator, and then I'm gonna grape you. You guys ever watched Whitest Kids You Know?
I haven't.
No,
I know what it is. I haven't watched it though. I've been told
you-
by a bunch of people I need to watch it.
you gotta.
all right.
It's nice, funny shorts.
What's it on, like YouTube?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Whitest Kids You Know.
Where were you when we won the Stanley Cup?
I was at my work,
Probably fucking
but
up
I
an
was
order.
off. So while I was enjoying the game, all my coworkers are,
Working.
not enjoying the game. But no, it was great. Like it was every single goal, like the whole place, like even the dining room with the old people. Everybody was standing up and cheering, and like we all had our rally towels from previous playoff games because those tickets are just way too expensive.
I had. I mean, I sold my Stanley
Right.
Cup Finals tickets for a couple grand, like
Really?
just for one game. And we sold 2 games, so we made a decent penny off him. So,
But yeah,
Because
it was wild. Like that. Actually, plug for Cafe Telegraph. Cafe Telegraph is quite the place to go for smoked meats, and also for any type of sporting event.
no
you can
free
think of.
ads.
Oh yeah, I'm throwing in a free ad right now. Sponsored by RAD.
All of our ads are free.
I'm gonna show up. Since I live so close, I'm gonna show up one day and order
That's
a
good.
Mountain Dew.
Go for
That's
it.
it.
We have, we have Mountain
It's
Dew.
gonna be.
Get Rad as a waiter and just be like,
Yeah.
I don't know what I want, but I'll take a Mountain
You're gonna
Dew.
look at me and you're gonna go,
Fuck.
I know that guy. I fucking hate that guy.
Yeah, I fucking hate
gonna
that
be
guy.
me.
I don't know why, but
fucking hate that guy, and I feel like he's gonna order a bunch of Mountain Dew.
So, on the 100th episode that we recorded 2 weeks
Jesus
before
Christ.
we dropped the episode, and I told you that on the episode I told you and Corey, I'm like, I saw Katie's video for the first time when we won the Stanley Cup. I posted it. Did you watch it? You could just see my face.
Sure,
I'm just
I did.
crying, basically, and I'm just screaming. Like,
Weren't you
playing
watching it
beer.
on like the wall in Florida? Is that right?
I was
Where the hell
watching.
were you at? I forgot
So
where it was.
I stayed back for Game 3. I went to Game 3, and then Games 4 and 5 I wasn't at. Or obviously I wasn't at 5 because I was in Boston. But Games 4 and 5 I watched in Florida, and we were projecting it on like the wall of the place that we were staying at. And then I came back, and Game 7, I went to Game 6. Holy shit, that was the most boring Stanley Cup final game I've ever watched in my life. And then Game
That's
7.
was that 2-1?
No, we ended up losing like 5-1.
5-3 or something like that.
No, that was
Oh,
the
wow.
one O'Reilly scored on
5-1?
like a review goal.
Oh yeah, that's right.
We
Game-
got destroyed. Game 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it was a 1-goal game
Until this third period,
Yeah.
and then we gave up like 4 or 5. Yeah.
Yeah, and both teams were just playing safe, and you could just tell the Blues were like, we don't want to make any mistakes,
Yeah.
just in case we have to play
Because they
Game
got
7.
that quick bounce in the third that
Yeah.
bounced past Benner. It was 2-1, and then it was downhill.
Yep. And then Game 7, I was at Ballpark Village. And Ballpark Village, I posted the video on Facebook where I'm just like fucking bawling my eyes out basically before. I'm like, oh my God, it's actually happening. It's actually happening. My grandma's crying. My fucking... my uncle's on, like, standing... Like, people are standing on all the tables in Ballpark, in the Crown Room. Like, people are standing on tables just spraying beer. Beer's going everywhere. It's the coolest moment ever. And, trying to think... It's like, I just remember, like, with, like, 2 minutes left and we're up by 3 goals, I'm like, I don't feel safe still. I don't feel safe.
I never did.
That night, I wish, like, if I could go back and relive 2 nights, it would be to relive when we won in Game 7 and the parade. The parade day, on a fucking party bus from 6 a.m. to 3 a.m. Like, that night, that day, holy shit, I've never had so much fun in my life. That's one of the greatest days of my life.
Yeah,
for sure.
I missed everything. So I was sick. So every like playoff game and stuff, I was just at home by myself.
You had the good luck charm.
Didn't have like anybody to cheer with and shit, or like anything. It was just me and my dog. And then I felt when did I start getting better? Stanley Cup Finals. After I got to the hospital, like the week the final. What the fuck are you yawning for, son? Trying to hide it. I saw you trying to hide it. You douche. You were trying so hard to keep your mouth closed. We need cameras in here. But yeah, I started feeling better like when the finals started, so I was able to like went over to Bowman's house and was able to like watch the games. That was fun, but yeah, I missed the parade because I was in a fucking wedding that day. That sucked. I missed all the fun stuff. I feel like I really missed out on just being out.
But we got the cup.
Yeah, I said I was sacrificing myself. But yeah, man, after we won, I wasn't even safe after we won. I was like, we have to play another game, don't we? Or something. I was like, it's not real. I cried a little bit, and then I was just in shock. Like I
cried.
couldn't express like any
I
excitement or
I
anything.
cried for probably like 4 minutes, and then I was like, I'm in celebration mode now, motherfuckers. Like,
Yeah.
let's go. Like, and then, yeah, I didn't get home till 5 in the morning. We took that inflatable Stanley Cup over there, and, like, we got back home, and, like, me, my uncle, and my mom's boyfriend were just punching it. Like, we're not celebrating. We're punching it, throwing it up in the ceiling. We're just punching it. Like, we're champions! While playing Gloria in the background. Like, we were, like, that night was so much fun. We walked past Wheelhouse. The best is Wheelhouse is when we're walking past.
Dude, I probably drove right past you.
Probably. Did you see the people
No,
fucking...
like after the game, I was like, okay, anybody want to drive downtown? And they're like, why the hell would you want to go downtown? I was like, why the hell not?
Yeah.
Like,
Not
I wanted to. I drove on Clark and just watched everybody walking
Right.
by, just like
Oh,
freaking
so
going
much
wild.
fun. The
People out their windows and out the sunroofs and just shirts off, like screaming,
There-
playing Gloria.
There was at Wheelhouse there was a traffic cone, and the people were like picking up the traffic cone, kissing it, and passing it. So just random people, like strangers, just walking by, homeless people walking by, grabbing, like kissing, like okay, and they pass it on. Dude, it went on. I was just sitting there watching. It went on for the 30 minutes that I watched, and I left and it was still going on. It was just random people that were walking by. They were just passing it off.
Handing
with the
just
Stanley Cup.
one cone.
Yeah, it was fucking hilarious.
Meanwhile, one cop's like, "Where the fuck that cone go?"
No, that cop's like, "This is awesome." Like,
That's so.
It's like he doesn't even know which street that cone was. Right. All the cones are still good on this street.
Right. Do you want to bring up anything in particular for the Blues before we move on?
How about the signing of Binnington?
That was the last thing I was going to bring up. Binnington. So we got him 2 years, $4.4 million each year, so it rounds out to 8.8.
Yep. Good math.
Thank you.
Do you think it's high?
No. I've seen a lot of people complain that it wasn't long enough. But I like the signing because in goalies in the NHL, man, I mean, they can
be hit or miss. Have teams really good years.
Yep,
and then
I mean, look at
teams have really learned. You look at Jonathan Quick, still a good goalie. Yep. Carey Price, I still think's a good goalie.
Roberto Luongo is the one.
He wasn't part of the Stanley Cup champions, so not that good of a goalie.
Oh, who?
Quick.
True.
Yeah. He has 2 Stanley.
He lost. This year, he lost.
Oh, well, yeah, this year he wasn't.
But
he was horrible.
Roberto Luongo is the goalie, in my opinion, that's like, this is where teams are finally realizing, like, you can't give long-term contracts to goalies because they could fizzle out. They're in the very injury-prone. Roberto Luongo, Ryan Miller, fucking, I'm missing some other goalies in our past. Jake Allen.
Yeah, Jake Allen was supposed to be stud. Yeah. I think it's a perfect deal, and I think it's I think it's like right down the middle of what it should be.
I agree.
It's good money for a couple years.
Look at Corey Crawford.
Yeah.
Who knows if he could ever play again, and Chicago still has to pay him his salary.
Yeah.
Like,
you're definitely going to see goalies now, from now on, getting paid. It's going to be shorter years,
more money,
with an increase in money. Because it's not... salary cap's so weird, but I think it's fair for them, because if you tie them up long term for a bunch of money and they suck, then they got to deal with that. Your team's got to deal with that. Why not pay them for what they're worth for the years?
I don't actually think it has anything to do with fizzling out. I think it has to do with, okay, you have your 4 lines that are constantly changing, so you constantly are seeing different players when you're playing against them. And then you keep seeing this one starter goalie every single game you go against him, and he plays the entire game 99% of the time. After 2 or 3 years, every player who's an offensive man or even defense are going to know exactly, he doesn't ever watch this spot. Yeah. Like you can study a goalie way easier than anybody else.
Yeah, definitely.
Which is funny that you brought that up, because Jake Allen, during every series that he wasn't playing, he was mimicking the other team's goalies and doing their, like, he was mimicking, like, what their tendencies and like their mannerisms and how they would play. That's fucking insane. And that's awesome. Like, that, what Jake Allen did, like, in between the games, in between the periods, like, what he did
as a backup goalie was a lot better than what he did as a starting goalie.
Yeah. Dude, did you... So on the quest for... Or on the mic'd up in the Stanley Cup Finals, the NHL posted it on YouTube. They show Allen, and Allen, like, walks up to Binnington and he goes, dude, I've never sweat so much in my life, and I didn't even play. And Binnington's laughing at him. He goes, dude, you have no idea. The trainer came over to me. He's like, are you all right? Are you sick? He goes, no, I'm just fucking nervous.
I do get
it's fucking hilarious.
I do get what you're saying, though, but wouldn't fizzling out kind of be the same thing as the people figuring out your tendencies? I mean, because then how do you...
Yeah, I agree.
Getting traded to a different team's not going to help you.
You're ruining my point right now.
Everybody... your point is really good.
I think I just worded it differently.
Like how she just...
Yes and no.
It's my idea.
She just sneaks down
my
here,
idea.
Like,
okay.
Hi.
Reese's. Yeah, whatever. Real quick, you say Reese's or Reese's?
Reese's.
What?
Yes, she's psycho, right?
Do you say Reese's Pieces or Reese's Pieces?
I hate peanut butter, so
that's fine. But what would you say?
I do too.
But how would you pronounce
Reese's?
Okay,
thank you.
Right.
Thank you.
Yes.
Suck it.
But no, your point does make a lot. didn't mean to tear
It's
it down.
Reese's peanut booter cups.
Peanut booter cups.
Peanut booter.
Yes.
No, I do get your point though, but yeah, I mean it's kind of the same thing in a way.
I just said it smarter.
Oh, I mean, we played hockey.
You used the fancy word fizzle.
I mean, we did
Fizzle.
play. I mean,
For
we did play
shizzle.
hockey.
Sorry, there's too much fizz in my Mountain Dew, sir. Fizzle it out for me.
Sorry, the syrup's low.
See, like
Yeah.
you could explain like during songs of the week, you explain the music better, and we'll just explain the hockey better.
He can talk better hockey than we can. Well, at least I can talk better music. You talk. You're talking.
Last thing I do want to bring up about the Blues, though, Alex Pietrangelo. This is his final year. Fuck you. Do you think that he possibly could get traded this year? Because he's going to ask for a lot of money.
Depends how the season goes.
And I think you're kind of setting up the Blues for a new captain in Ryan O'Reilly anyways.
I think so, too. It really depends how the season goes. If we're fucking flying fine, well, you keep him. But if it comes down to like if last year's first half would be this year's, yeah, I see him getting moved.
But do you take the
Chance of not getting anything in return for him?
not that, but do you take the chance of not re-signing Tarasenko and O'Reilly? Because if you're going to pay Alex Pietrangelo a lot of money in a few years, you're going to have to re-sign Tarasenko and O'Reilly during the same year too.
I'd rather have two great forwards.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's hard to find an elite top defenseman. Like, if anything, we'll be able to find a new like Pietrangelo.
I think
Not that
you might already have him.
I think so too.
And
I think Colton
Parayko
Parayko could take over if he keeps it up, 100%. I'd rather sign O'Reilly and Tarasenko.
That's just my thing. That's my only thing because, and then also when you're adding into Pietrangelo's contract, he's going to ask for I think anywhere from 9 to 11 million.
Yeah,
and
That's accurate.
Yeah.
I'd say.
And with that, then you also have all these restricted free agents are going to become unrestricted free agents, and you want to re-sign a few of them, especially like Barbashev and fucking possibly Sundqvist, Robert Thomas for sure. Like,
yeah.
You just have so many players that you're going to have to pick and choose. To me, Pietrangelo is at the last of my list on people you need to re-sign.
Yeah.
And I'm not the biggest Pietrangelo fan, but he played great in the playoffs.
Yeah, 100%.
There were still times where I'm like, you're out of fucking position.
Yeah.
I get angry and I make a Facebook post.
Right.
But, like, he played good. I can't complain about anybody in this postseason. Like, you just can't. Like,
No.
of course, like, when the time's there and you're in the heat of the moment, you're angry and, like, you're going to make a dumb post. If Pietrangelo can figure out not to be a soft little pussy bitch and during the regular season and to stay in position, I'd love him.
Yeah.
Not take dumb penalties.
Right. Yeah, I'd rather. I'm with you though. Like he's at the bottom of the list. I'm like, it'd be nice to keep him, but who
We
knows
have
how
other good people.
Yeah, and he's going to be 30, 31. So
Not
that I think that's old.
Have somebody else pay him the big bucks
Yeah.
while we
trade him for
spend it
PK.
on-
People like to trade PK a lot. I'd take PK Subban.
Yeah,
in
but
a
PK
Blues
is going to be
uniform
good
in a
enough there
heartbeat.
soon. Yeah.
Dude, and I think New Jersey is going to be a fucking sleeper
I
next
think
year.
your dick's just hard over PK Subban.
They got Jack Hughes. They made a bunch of other moves.
Jack Hughes gets hurt in the first 2 months of that.
Who was the other player that New Jersey got that besides PK? They got another player that's like, damn, they might be a little...
I forget. They're going to be good. They'll be
Yeah.
better next year. I thought they were going to make it last
Nashville's
year.
a team that might fall off next year.
Yeah, I think so too. Look at
Nashville-
Matthew Shane.
Nashville could potentially miss the playoffs next
Central beefed up. Central's going to be wild next year. Colorado, watch the fuck out.
year. Colorado is going to be good. Dallas is going to be good. Winnipeg is struggling.
Yeah, they got some
They got-
problems up there,
They
man.
got some locker room issues.
Yeah.
If they don't figure that out, they're going to miss their window. Nashville is missing their window.
Yeah.
Like, I don't see Nashville... Like, a lot of people are saying that Central is going to be tough. I don't think it's going to be as tough as people are really saying it's going to be, aside from the Blues, Avalanche, and Stars.
Well, I think that's what I think that's going to be the toughest fucking part.
I don't think Chicago's going to be that great. Like,
They'll be
people are
better.
saying like they're going to be better, but I don't think
They'll
they're
be
going to
better. That's it, though.
I don't know.
They'll be better.
If Taze isn't as good as he used to be.
Taze has stayed in the same path, though. People think that he was like a, not saying you are, but like that he was like a 100-point guy, 90-point guy. No, he's been 60, 75 range his whole career. I get what you're saying, though. He's probably
2
going to
years
start.
ago, though, he had a 48-point season, though. Mm-hmm. And this was his first year kind of back.
2 years ago?
Was it
No
a year
way.
ago?
Might have been hurt.
No. The only reason why I know this is because I had him on fucking fantasy, and he sucked.
No way, 48 points. Go ahead. I'm going to fact check you, though.
Let's see if I'm right.
Bet you're wrong.
I had really bad luck, though, if I would trade players, and they would end up doing good. I had Jake Allen when he sucked.
No, I think the Central's going to be... I think it's going to be even tougher.
Think it's going to be tougher?
I think so. Central's always tough, man. Especially when you play each other. No matter, like, every time we play the Blackhawks, even though they suck.
Yeah, 2013, 48 points.
Dude, that was the half season, you numbnuts.
That was a half season.
They played 47 games. He averaged over a point of game.
All right.
Nah, you're done. Nah, man, you can't. There's no getting around that one.
Hold on.
Wait, let me find one bad season he had.
No.
Oh, wait, he played 59 games one year, but had 57 points as well.
Hold on. So in 2014, 2015, he had 66 points.
Okay.
2015, 2016, 58. 2016, 2017, 58 again. 2017, 2018, 52. That's the season I was thinking of. 48 to 52. Oh, big difference. And
you were wrong.
it was 2 years ago, like I said.
Mm-hmm. But he was wrong.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, it's such a big
That's what
difference.
happens. And then last year he had 81 points.
Yeah, no, I'm saying he had a bounce back year this year. I just don't see him doing 81 points again. That's all I was going to say.
Wow,
wait, 48 to 51, such a big difference.
Don't turn this on me.
It was 52. You just
this on me.
checked.
Don't turn this on me.
It's 52,
Don't turn this on
48, big deal.
Don't turn this on me. No, you were wrong. I don't think he'll put up 81
51,
points, but I mean, as long as he has,
a
as long as he
4-point
has
difference.
Kane, as
Jim's
long as
got to be like, I'm right.
I'm not saying I have to be right. It's just I mean, I'm right.
By 4 points.
fine.
Whoop-de-doo.
Still right.
He still had 52 points 2 years ago. That's underperforming for Jonathan Taze.
Yeah.
He had 82 points this year. Is that the highest he's ever gotten?
Yeah, I think so. I think he's ever
There's
gotten
no
higher.
way that he's going to be like that again.
No, but I bet he
Coming
still
year.
gets 60 points.
I don't know.
As long as he has Patrick Kane, he's fine.
We'll see. I just don't see it. This past year was the first year he's played an 82-game season since 2008, 2009.
Yeah, he's a pussy. I love Jonathan Taze, though. Like, he's one of the most respected hockey players in the league.
I actually do agree with
I
that.
really like him. He's not a dick or anything.
Yeah, we'll see. All right, moving on from...
He's not a dick. I like him.
He's not a... What'd you say?
He said he's not a dick. I like him.
I like him.
He's not a ding-a-ling. I like him.
Yeah. Let's go Blues. Stanley Cup champs. Every once in a while, I think of it, or I'll see on NHL Network, or I'll see my hat, and I'll be like, "Fuck, yeah."
I'll be sitting here playing like a video game, and I'll just stare at this flag right here and be like, "It's not real. That's not real.
I don't believe so.
It's not.
I don't
It's
believe it.
high hopes.
Right? Like that'll never happen. Yeah. Maybe next year. Anyway, before we move on, I just want to shout out Hotbox Hockey, hotboxhockey.com, which is Puff Puck Pass, and on August 4th, Hotbox Hockey will be hosting Original Sauce Kid Tournament where the city meets the sand. Wave Taco in St. Louis, Missouri. All participants must be 21 years or older. Will receive a tournament t-shirt provided by Hotbox Hockey. Come out, drink with them, and enjoy some live music from crate to crate sound system while you dish sauce and compete for awesome prizes. Once you register, you will receive an email asking for your teammate's name. Both players will need to purchase a registration to reserve their team space. Spaces are limited to 30, and they are filling quickly. Make sure you go to Hotbox Hockey on Facebook, register at puffpuckpass.com. Hotbox Hockey, founded in Orange County, California, but based in St. Louis, Missouri, Hotbox Hockey is a lifestyle hockey brand infusing hockey and cannabis culture. They are the plug for hockey apparel, delivering threads to pylons to beauties and rockets alike. They draw inspiration from degenerates, booze hounds, burnouts, skids, home dressers, and other various benders while mixing some coastal vibes. So remember to stretch before you play, and as the old adage goes, puff, puck, pass, hotbox hockey, puffpuckpass.com, hotbox hockey. Go check them out. All right. That was the best ad read I've ever done.
That was nice.
Thank you. Like, that was legit
You said
the best ad read.
feeling out instead of filling out, but let it slide.
Did I?
A little bit.
Oh. You have turned into, like, English grammar Nazi.
Yo, I've been such a
Billy
dick.
English grammar.
I've been such a dick the last 2 weeks to people.
But, like, this motherfucker spells, like, as a big of a wrestling fan he is, he spells Randy Orton O-R-R-R-O-N.
I just didn't feel like going back and correcting
But I
it.
corrected him. He goes,
I
just didn't feel
I didn't feel like going back and
Fuck
correcting
you.
it.
Don't
get mad.
All right, Bagel Guy.
Love it. Hate it at the same time. I hate
go
that we
ahead.
make people
Go
famous
with it.
like that.
This is your thing. Go with it.
Video's hilarious.
What
I
is
feel
it?
bad for the
What
guy.
is it?
Basically,
Explain
Bagel
it,
Guy
motherfucker.
is, if you haven't seen it, this short guy, he's probably like 5'3", and he...
It's my realtor.
oh, God. Is it?
I might get a... Hold on. Should I do it on air?
Why not?
Hello? Yes.
Mike's up there.
We do have a counter. Okay.
Is this for his house? Let's see if he sinks the putt. Oh, he has the headphone in his ear. Don't talk. He's getting a phone call.
Really?
He's getting a phone call right now. So we don't want to be in his ear. I unplugged his headphone so that way we can still kind of talk golf players. This is huge. This is huge. Did he get the house? I think he got a counter offer. Try to inform us. Let's see what happens. This is intense. Say penis. Did he get the house? He doesn't know. So waiting. But he drank some Mountain Dew. So he might get the house. Talking a lot. Oh, what's happening? Oh, people like... This is real life happening on the show right now. We're not cutting this out. This is staying on the show.
Ma'am, do you want the Mountain Dew or not?
Will you tell her that she's on the air? She's talking an awful lot.
And on the air we have...
Does she want to sponsor us, actually? Pay us some money. What's her name? Is she hot?
She sounds cute.
What do you think about coming up to 47.3?
47.3 is the final offer, Bob.
That way it's like it's a comfortable moving up, but not giving him too much.
Don't want to give him too much room. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
$1, Bob.
Seven's a better number for me, but I don't want to give him that much.
Got him the pop.
No, I'd say 47.3.
47.3 is final offer.
It's a weird time to call.
Right? It's 9:50.
10 o'clock.
If maybe this is why I don't have a job, but if somebody called me from work at 9:50, I'd be like, fuck off.
Tried to sleep.
Okay.
Get the fuck out of here. And he's giving us a look. She has a Mountain Dew.
They're gonna come down a little bit.
She hasn't decided on what she wants to order. People listening to this are probably like, what the fuck is going on?
Okay. I think Bill will be able to talk
Good news.
her a little bit more.
Billie Eilish.
Especially that came up with a couple thousand or so.
Billie Eilish. He's buying a house from Billie Eilish.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. He's such a bad guy.
Damn it.
Yeah.
It's This is intense, dude. I feel like we're like announcing a golf tournament.
Is he gonna get the house?
Is he gonna get the house?
Okay.
Live on
good.
the air. We find out if Rad from Just Jump is. Here we go. What's the final? Here we go. All right. And
What's the news?
Hold on, I need these headphones.
he has the headphones
I
in.
need to hear myself talk.
That was intense, dude. We had just a live on the air negotiation. I don't know if people could hear it.
So
well
who's
enough,
getting
but
killed?
Mountain Dew.
It's a high
Getting
offer
them-
for a life. That's a
We're-
high offer for someone's life.
assassination for 47.3.
It's a weird fee. They got Venmo? Is that how we do it?
You got Venmo? You got Venmo, dude?
So what's the word, if you care to share?
Can I legally share?
I don't know. Nobody knows.
I don't know.
Oh, fuck. I guess I gotta find out who you are.
Well, I also didn't put her on speaker.
That's
Right.
correct.
So she is not recorded
True.
in here.
Right.
No.
But my voice was.
True.
Kinda.
Kinda?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, it's all
Kind of
good.
mumbling.
A
Do I need to
little
edit
I was
that out?
almost like mumbling like the banker on
Yeah.
Deal or No Deal.
You were.
Like,
It's like I'm Peanuts.
all right.
Yeah, Charlie Brown.
I'll tell him.
I'll tell 'em.
Here's the offer. 47.3.
Well, anyway, all right. Back to the Bagel Guy.
So, Bagel Guy is like this 5 foot.
And that was an intense moment by Rad from
Real
Just
estate
Yeah.
offers. Negotiations.
So this
Fun
dude up in like
times.
New York or Boston, he's like 5'2", 5'3", he's in a bagel shop. I guess this guy's had a bad history of meeting women, and online they all make fun of him for being short and give him looks. Well, I guess the cashier at this bagel place gave him one of those looks and set him off. Because he just lost it. It was just throwing a fit. Fucking these people don't fucking respect me. Ain't got no respect. What does Rodney Dangerfield said? I ain't getting no respect. Is that what he
Something
says?
like that.
Yeah, Caddyshack or whatever. Not Caddyshack. But anyway, so this dude just fucking freaks out, and people are like, sir, just calm down. He's like, no, all the time on these dating sites, they all give me the same smug look, blah, blah, blah. He even went on in like his news interview and was like, these women, they just, you take them out to dinner and they just take your money and they never call you again. I was like, yeah, bro, welcome to fucking like dating and women in the fucking real world. Like, that's what they do sometimes. Some of them are nice. They won't just take your money. They'll have sex with you. Not this guy, though. So then this guy tries to fight this other dude that's bigger than him. Probably only like 5'8", but compared to 5'2", that's huge. And then this other guy in the background's like, hey, dude, come on, stop talking to people like that.
Hey, shut your fucking mouth!
Some other fucking masshole is like...
Some other masshole.
And so the little guy steps up to him and is like, what, you want to hit me, big guy? And the big guy just fucking takes him down hard. Funniest thing ever. But now this guy's famous and is like signed to be to do celebrity fights.
Why isn't the tall guy famous?
Right, for
Taking
taking
out
this
this
dude
little
out,
bitch-ass
this
motherfucker.
annoying dude. I mean, I get it. I get some people just
Because
snap.
nobody cares about
and
that guy.
he's
They want to
small.
know about the fucking idiots.
I can understand it. He's probably been bullied his whole life. I get it, but fuck, man. Like he's like 50 something. Like you think you almost get to a point where that's just blocked out of your head.
Do you think he knows
But-
JCD?
Probably. They look similar.
Like the proportions of the video, it looks like the person tackling this guy is like 7 feet tall.
Yeah, but in reality, he's probably like 5'9".
Yeah, but this little guy is proportionate. He doesn't look like a dwarf.
No, he's not. He's
or,
just
or midget or
no,
anything.
it's just small.
Not just that's
Just
small,
not tall.
proportionate,
Dude,
like
yeah.
human
Yeah,
who's like in his 50s.
right, and fucking obviously hates women. That's what he said his goal was, to like set out and just like piss women off or something. I was like, that guy needs to be on watch.
Yeah.
That guy's fucking psycho.
Yeah.
But
And did you see the picture that he took for like, yeah, I'm gonna be fighting now? And he took like a picture like flexing and shit.
I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah.
I get how these people get famous now in this world.
That's
I would
our
not,
culture.
because
We
this guy's
make-
just a dick in public, and props to that guy for taking him down. I don't know what I would do in that situation. I don't think I would like beat the guy up, but I definitely would say something to him like, dude, just shut the fuck up.
Dude,
Like,
I honestly would probably start laughing. I probably would be the one that would start laughing
Yeah.
because I'm like, you're acting like such a fucking idiot.
surprised people didn't get mad at the guy for tackling and be like, I can't believe he would do that to the guy so small. It's like, some people deserve just to have a
Well,
fucking
apparently
takedown.
the story is that the girl that was video.
discrimination.
Yeah, true.
The girl that was videotaping
whoever
took
the
out
fuck
her
I want.
phone because like she was worried for her friend, and she wanted to get it on camera just in case if anything happened. Which that's the society we live in.
Yeah,
now.
because he thought that
Yeah.
her friend was laughing at him or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, yeah. What a good friend. I
we
said
take
this
out
the other
our
day.
phones and videotape
It's like,
now
oh,
instead
hey,
of just
this
like
guy might
stopping it.
do something very bad to you. Let me record it, though.
Yeah,
real quick.
we'll get famous.
Let me get it, Becky. Oh my God, would you really do that, Brittany?
Yeah, Becky, your butt
Hold on,
looks so
I gotta
nice.
zoom in. I can't get him in the
I didn't
shot.
get the filter on it. One more time, crazy guy.
But like you,
A shitty friend.
yeah, but that guy must be this tall to ride you. Short jokes. But the best thing was
Dude's got a small dick. 1,000%.
Oh, for sure.
I'm going to say that because if he had a huge dick, the short shit would not matter.
Right, he wouldn't care. He wouldn't freak out.
Would
that
not
much.
care. Unfortunate for him, dude's probably just got a small dick.
Funny thing though is afterwards, the cop that was talking to him was bending over talking to him.
God, what a world, man.
Right.
That guy went from fucking having the worst day ever to like 3 days later being like, oh, now I'm going to make a bunch of money off this for being a dick. Now you're going to see fucking those same people licking ice cream in stores are going to be going and trying to cause scenes to get famous.
Those people need to stop. Those people, whatever you're doing in a grocery store with fucking with food, just stop. That's not funny.
I'd fucking
it's
bash
disgusting.
their head in with the fucking
Oh, if I
ice
saw
cream
somebody
door.
doing that, I would legit Triple H take a sledgehammer and
Yeah.
hit them without covering the hand, like
Yeah.
with the sledge.
I'd
Like
kill
I would
them.
legit just like swing a sledgehammer at their fucking
Yeah,
forehead.
sometimes natural selection needs to come into play,
is-
which leads maybe, yes, oh, go ahead. I was going to say,
I was
into
going
our-
to say maybe. I mean, I wish Thanos' gauntlet actually existed.
yeah, it's probably at Area 51.
Speaking of,
Exactly.
final thing on Offended here today.
I'm all for it.
Area 51. I'm assuming this was brought up as a joke.
This is brought up because
Is
Joe...
that meeting? Like to just
Yeah,
Storm it?
Yeah.
storm it? I think September 21st.
Yeah,
Isn't it?
I think so. It's around there.
So, I think it gained popularity because Joe Rogan had a whistleblower of Area 51 on his podcast. And then that guy also, I think his name's like Bob Lazar. Real goofy dude. I don't know if I believe him or not. Apparently he worked like 15 miles south of the site that Area 51 is, down at some other thing. And he whistleblowed. Is that even a
He
word?
blew somebody?
He was a whistleblower. He like came out, this was like years ago, about Area 51 and like what goes on there. So he's been like blackballed and shit from
Nuclear testing.
yeah, all this crazy shit. So I think it gained
Testes?
popularity.
Testes.
Testes.
Teabagging.
Aliens.
A lot of teabags.
Yeah. So basically, I think that's
Aliens
how it
love
gained
teabags.
popularity. It's because like Joe Rogan's podcast and this Netflix documentary about this dude about Area 51, and then people are like, "We're gonna fucking storm it. All for it. Go for it. Let them kill you.
hilarious.
Natural selection.
Yeah. No
I don't
shit.
care." People are gonna be like, "They're really gonna shoot people." Yeah, some shit's going on there.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
If you fucking cross a line where they say this is trespassing and we have legal action to shoot you, yes, that's legal.
Yeah.
It's
You
just
can't
like-
argue with that. Be like, they killed my sister. Well, your sister shouldn't have fucking ran at the
Are
fucking...
you really surprised, though?
Yeah, why was she in the front?
Yeah.
What?
I can't hear.
Yeah, you can.
Well, I can now. Oh. There we go. Anyway, that was weird. Aliens, bro. I was just...
Damn it.
Well, why did dumbass lead the charge?
Dude, like,
Dude, I don't know.
yeah,
Fucking Braveheart out here. Freedom!
it's like 300. Will lead us to victory! Just
Calm
charging
down,
forward.
William Wallace, alright? They're just aliens.
Next
Oh,
thing you know,
man.
it's going to be a scene out of like World War Z, even though they're not zombies, they're just getting shot up anyways
Right.
as they're running towards it.
God.
But it's just like, fucking Christ, people.
What
Like,
dumb. I doubt it happens, but
Actually-
you might get like at least I say maybe 10 people show up.
I think more than that. I think you might get a couple hundred.
10 people.
I think you get a few hundred.
That's true. There's a lot more crazy people in this fucking
But,
world.
it would be much funnier if
Right,
there was
exactly.
only 10
If there was
people.
only 10 fucking people.
Over 1 million people.
all
have
got-
signed
Realistically,
this
a couple
petition.
hundred. But or maybe even 1,000. Which
Yeah,
is still not
but
enough.
10 people.
But 10 people
would
like
be
showed
so
up to the
fucking
barbecue.
funny. Yeah.
Hey, I brought some brats.
Yeah. Fuck, all right.
Yeah,
I told you to remember the Lays. Why didn't you grab the Lays?
I wanted barbecue, asshole.
There's no fucking ice. There's like, you go to like a cooler with no ice.
That'd They write on the event. Hey, if anybody's bringing ice, like no, you guys, you're the only 10 people that showed up.
You're the
For
only
this.
guy.
You fucking idiots.
You gotta
Fucking
bring the
idiots.
ice.
But so
I'm supplying mixers. You fuck that faggot.
God damn it, Billy.
It's like that
Billy.
party that I'll offer the mixers.
Yeah.
You guys bring the good stuff. I'm cheap.
Oh God, dude.
but fucking dude, over 1 million people have signed the petition.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's hilarious. I love this country. It's so stupid sometimes.
I want to see it.
Hilarious. Like
It's so fun.
I feel like everybody's making themselves laugh.
What a horrible take
By,
to
like,
have.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna fuck it. I'll sign the petition too, and then, like just because they're part of the joke now.
Yeah, you know, like I got nothing else going on. Fuck yeah.
It's like I made the meme the other day of like the arcade game Area 51. I'm like prepping for the big day. Like,
So do you guys know the Leroy Jenkins video?
yeah, I've seen
Yeah.
it.
It's like I think it's an old video from World of Warcraft, like
Yeah.
early 2000s.
Leroy
And they're like
Jenkins!
they're all teamed up. It's like that online game. They have like this big plan set up. And they're like going over calculations and stuff. And then one guy just goes, "All right, time's up. Let's do this." Takes off running and just goes,
Alone.
"Leroy Jenkins!" and ruins the whole plan. And they all die. It's the funniest thing. Just look up Leroy Jenkins when you get the time. But
And
anyway,
after
someone
you-
made a meme that
After
was...
you do that, though, look up the Workaholics Leroy Jenkins because that's hilarious too. But that whole episode's hilarious when they stapled the large shirts like, "Oh, I'm like a pterodactyl."
But the meme was like me leading my boys into Area 51. It's that Leroy Jenkins video of this guy just... It's like 2 minutes of them planning, and then he's just like, "All right, fuck this." Yells his name and just takes off running. It's so fucking funny.
Which is like in World of Warcraft, if you die, don't you lose like all your shit? Like it's like built. It's
I
like
have no idea.
all
I've never
your
really
gold.
played
I think
I
isn't
don't know
it?
what it is.
I
I
think
think
it's-
it's all your money
I
drops there,
some shit.
and then you gotta like in the afterlife. I don't know what
It's
the hell
some
called.
like
I
you
don't
almost have
play
to
that game.
restart like everything if you die.
Yeah,
I think
I don't know.
And so that's actually fucking hilarious
Yeah.
because
Dude.
like some of those people built up some shit, and you're just like
yeah.
Leroy.
He was like, "Fuck you, we're gonna die today, motherfuckers."
And now all my armor's broken.
Yeah. Dude.
Gotta
It's
go to
just-
the blacksmith.
What's funny is like if something legit were to like happen, something like that or in this world, nobody would know how to react.
No.
Like when something bad happens to this country, like if we get nuked, it's gonna become a joke. It'll become like a meme. I'll fucking probably make fun of it. I'll be honest. Like
with your 7 legs.
with my setting.
If
Yeah.
Indiana Jones can hide in a refrigerator,
Hairless.
we should be fine.
What do you guys think's that Area 51? Like, do you guys believe there's like where
I think
I don't
it's-
believe there's aliens fucking sitting there the last hundreds of years just like down in a fucking shelter.
I don't think it's aliens. I think it's like legit a facility where they like
That's
make new
stark.
equipment that people are like, "Oh my god, aliens!" But it's just like they're testing out in brand new equipment that looks futuristic. That people are like, "Oh my god, aliens!"
Yeah. I don't know. What do you think? Think there's aliens?
Like
Yeah.
there's a large
I
conspiracy
don't believe
theory.
Have you ever seen Alien? Alien 2? Fuck
Only,
Alien.
like,
Alien was horrible.
20 times. but-
Alien 2.
Aliens.
Aliens. Yeah.
It's a good movie.
Yeah. There's aliens for sure. 1,000%. There's
Well,
aliens.
yeah. I mean,
But they're not here.
no.
Have we
Do they
communicated
look
with
like
them?
that, though?
Are they in
Probably.
this
Do
universe?
they look like the
Who knows?
xenomorph? No.
They probably look exactly like
Prettier.
us. And like when we meet them,
Prettier.
we're like,
Like with a bow
Yeah.
and a wig and maybe some lipstick.
there's a large conspiracy theory
Man,
saying
I'm
that
starting to
Area
get turned on
51
now.
they're trying to invent time travel, and that's why it's like
Tight.
I know. Let's go.
Yeah. I just
Let's
don't
go
believe
back and revisit Game 7 over and over and over again. 'cause
there's
that's exactly
nothing.
what I would do.
There's nothing in that Area 51 that messes up my daily life.
There's nothing
So I
in
don't give a
US
fuck what's in there.
There's nothing in U.S. history that is more important
Did you
than
see-
the Blues winning.
It really is.
For real, yeah.
Hey, we just got nuked. Okay,
Life
we
sucks
won the
before
cup.
we won a Stanley Cup. I was depressed.
No, I'm not.
Now I'm not, yeah,
Win a
I'm
Stanley
as happy
Cup.
as can be. I can die a happy man now. But fucking, did you see the video of the guy working out with like the guy in the alien
Yeah,
costume.
the alien guy.
Resist! He's like, this alien's putting his fingers like on his head, and he's like, resist! That video's hilarious.
I'm all for it, dude. Like, I wish an alien popped up. Or some other...
Dude,
It's like, but he looks like us. He's like, hey, what's up?
Yeah, but
Right.
what a letdown, dude.
That's what they all look like.
Yeah.
he's a shapeshifter.
Yeah.
The memes are the best, though. Especially
it's
the one
fucking
of, like,
hilarious.
right when I break in the Area 51, I'm looking for this motherfucker right here, and it's E.T. Like,
Oh, God.
So did you shapeshift? No, man. I'm just.
No, bro.
Where are you from? Man, it's some like
you want grab beer?
you wouldn't know. You got to
wouldn't
take
know,
like
dude.
4.
Yeah.
You got to take 2 lefts past like the 300th
You know Starship
millionth
270?
galaxy.
No, but I had the Millennium Falcon over here. No shit, it's real.
Oh, my God.
What's your name? Jeff.
Jeff, bro. What?
What's your name, Todd? You're an alien. No, I'm not!
I'm not, bro.
You're the alien.
They spin it on you. The only Todd I know has 1D. That's because you only watch Fox and the Hound.
Alien looks at us like, I know I've seen you before. I fucking hate you.
I fucking hate this.
This guy. I fucking hate this guy, dude. On our
know
planet,
how
there's
I
a guy
know
that
him.
looks just like you, and I fucking hate him.
Alright, yeah,
man.
Area 51.
I'd storm it.
Do you alright, final thought on Area 51. How many people do you think are going to show up?
10 people.
If I say a different number and
It's
it's
totally
10, I'm going to
10.
be so pissed. See, what's going to happen, though, is that people are going to try to show up, and they'll be having boundaries set up all
Oh,
around
yeah.
to block it out.
Well,
But they'll
that's
find an estimate. I'll say like 300-400 people.
That's the thing I thought was funny is that there's a meme going around and be like, wow, look at you guys fucking planning on going to Area 51 storming. That's a cool idea and all. Maybe you shouldn't post it on social media and warn the government 3 months in advance.
When you're coming. Yeah. Give them
What
a
if
lot
it's
of time to
just
set up.
one minivan?
Or this is a
It's
decoy.
like, and not even a good minivan, like a Voyager.
Yeah.
Like a
One that doesn't have automatic openers and shit.
Or this
Yeah.
is a
Odyssey.
decoy.
There's like a rust stain
like
going
a
down the side.
Odyssey.
They
Yeah.
actually show up tomorrow.
Yeah, the
This
mom
is all a
smoking
decoy.
cigarettes in there with the kids, definitely.
I had the idea. I was thinking
With
about
all the
this,
holes in the carpet on her seat.
Yeah, dude.
I was thinking about this last night. Like, I want to make a found footage movie about like. Remember that time like people were like, "Let's storm Area 51." Well, we did, but we did it 3 weeks early, so people wouldn't expect us. And this is what happened. We escaped like with like everything, and just be like a funny
That'd
like
be
comedy
nuts.
movie, like kind of like This Is the End, like where This Is the End makes fun of the
Yeah.
end of the world.
Yeah.
Make it like that, but a found footage movie, and make the trailers like, we got out, this is our footage, go see this now, and that's it. That's all it is. Like, make it feel as real as possible, but the movie's just fucking hilarious.
That'd be funny. Yeah, dude, I don't know. And I'm not going to be sad if these people, like, if people show up and people get shot or die. Like, that sounds terrible as like, another human saying, but, like,
You're an idiot for trespassing.
what do you expect?
Yeah. You're an idiot for trespassing
you
Area
expect?
51, the most heavily guarded like area like in the United States. One of the most
You
heavily
could sit
guarded.
there and be like, that's not fair, though. We should get to know. It's like, no, why? I don't, like,
That's the.
why do we need to know?
You're breaking the law. The law says like you will get like action will be taken upon
Yeah.
you.
And
Like,
plundering will happen.
Yeah, there's no negotiating. Like, are you guys really going to do
Unless
this?
you're in a minivan.
are you really gonna shoot me? I mean, come on, shot. Man.
Yeah.
I gotta drop the kids off.
Now Brad is dead.
Yeah.
Bradley
Jesus
Cooper
Christ.
is no longer with us.
Sorry, Maxwell. You got shot, buddy.
Sorry,
like,
MJF.
Yeah, like...
So how many people do you think are gonna show up? If they do.
10. No, less. I think it's going to be one minivan of like 7 people. No, it's going to be 6 people because they couldn't get that one last guy who's like, really? No, this you guys. I don't know. I didn't even pack my shit.
I think a few
Was that
hundred.
today? I'm like,
I quit
Was it
Facebook the
today?
last... Was that today?
That was yesterday. Oh, you guys still want to go?
like I don't.
We could just go to Dave
I
and
don't know,
Buster's.
like, yeah, we could go to Dave and Buster's.
Because
or,
Vegas is not far from
We
here.
could just go to Star Park and just play the old Area 51
But you guys,
game.
you guys used my seat for the cooler. Like, where am I supposed to
Yeah, there's
sit?
nowhere to sit.
I need a seatbelt.
That guy's just making
I
up
can't-
1,000 excuses.
to not go.
8:34. Oh,
Or maybe he really does want to go, but he's coming up with excuses because he really is that concerned of his safety because there's not a seatbelt for him.
I'm gonna say a few hundred
God.
people show up.
7.
That's
6.
a few hundred
Sorry,
less people
sorry,
have to
6.
worry about.
I think a few hundred people would show up. I don't know if they're gonna actually like march forward. So I think the military is gonna be like march forward and see what happens. Like,
Yeah.
and people are like, oh, I'm done. I'm gonna
6
I'm
people.
gonna go to Vegas, which is not too far away from here, and get some weed.
It's gonna be like that Tiananmen Square guy.
It's going to be 6 people. And that little, like, 4x5 inch screen, it's going to have, like, those lines on the side that, because it's, like, the kid fucking hit it with a toy.
All right. Anyway, it's basically all we have today for
Playing
offended.
Lion King.
Playing
For another plug of Lion King.
To hype up to go attack aliens.
We have a 1, 2, 3 finish, and we're out of here.
1, 2, 3, finish. I was gonna say 1, but you'll take care of it. Please. God damn it! Now you fucked me. Fuck you. Number 1. Shout out St. Louis Blues. Let's go Blues. Still, forever,
Happy
always.
5-week
Dude, we're like 2
anniversary.
months away from
Let's go,
fucking
Benny.
hockey.
5-week anniversary, boys.
Good luck,
Fucking
Benny.
crazy. Yeah, 2 months away from fucking hockey. It's unbelievable.
Dude, this 5 weeks feels like it's
Really?
been a year.
2.5.
Really?
Yeah, August, September, then
Jesus.
October. Yeah, crazy.
I'm already excited.
I can't
Yeah.
wait.
My number
I care.
2.
I miss it.
Shout out the new Stranger Things 3 video game on PS4. It's my shit right now.
It plays like an 80s video game. Like,
That's
the graphics
crazy.
are terrible.
It's like playing Paperboy. And my number 3.
Shout out to those blinking red and blue lights downtown St. Louis.
That know where I'm at
aliens,
all
dude.
times.
Where all the PlayStations are.
My number 3,
Aliens.
Era 51. Go for it, people.
Go for it.
The less of you there are, the
All
better I
6
am.
of you.
The better I am.
Better you have a shot with that girl.
Huh?
The better of a shot you have with that girl.
Yeah, probably. 100% better. No, I probably have a better chance surviving at Area 51. That's for sure. But yeah, those are my 1, 2, 3.
You have 3 things you want to shout out?
You go.
All right, I'll go. My
a
number 1,
gentleman.
I'm seeing The Lion King tomorrow. I can't fucking wait. I don't care if the reviews have been bad. Reviews have been shitting on the movie basically because it's just a remake. Which are like, the original parts were great, but the parts where they tried to be new weren't so great. And those new parts last for like a combined 5 minutes. It's like, how are you giving this a bad review then? So you're hating on the movie because it's like the original, but just looks better. And then you have the people that are like, just hating on it who haven't seen it yet. I don't know.
Just to hate on it.
Yeah. It's just
Oh,
like,
man.
it has like 3,000 reviews. It's like, you guys haven't seen The Lion King yet because it's not out yet.
Everybody stay hating.
Well, like, people on Twitter are like, all I see is blue check marks just saying what a bad movie is. Where's all the normal people? I'm like, well, the normal people haven't seen it yet because it's not out until Thursday. Fucking idiot.
Fucking blue check mark.
And it's just like, and then the blue check marks are like, it just, the animals don't have enough facial expressions. And it's like, that was the point for like the moment they started making this movie, is that it was going to be more realistic.
most
And the
animals
animals don't really have that many facial expressions.
Yeah. They don't do
Holy
that
shit.
much.
So yeah, like, so the reviews are kind of shitting on the movie, but I'm just like, basically, movie critics just don't like remakes because they've shit on the last 10 Disney remakes, and the fans love them.
Yeah, fuck movie critics, man.
For real.
If I like the movie, I like the movie. If I don't like it, I
Right.
don't like it.
Yeah. Like, remember, these are the same movie critics that said Star Wars The Last Jedi was a phenomenal movie. The movie sucked. And they also said Venom was a horrible movie. The movie was great.
That was
like,
good.
Yeah. So, fuck movie critics. I'm still excited to see Lion King. I can't wait. Listen to the music, the soundtrack. It sounds great. I can't wait.
I think that Spider-Man movie looks dumb.
The new one?
It's good.
We went and saw it. I liked it.
I liked
Did you
it.
see it already?
I liked it a lot. I've seen it
I saw
twice.
Homecoming and I was like,
He's a Steve.
Yeah,
He's a Bowman.
do you like Tom Holland as Spider-Man, though?
what?
The actor that plays Spider-Man? Like, do you
No, I
like the
like-
Spider-Man they have now?
No.
If you say you like Tobey Maguire, get the fuck out of here. Movies are terrible.
You would fucking like Tobey
Oh
Maguire.
my god!
Oh
These
my
movies are terrible.
They're
These
mushy.
are so bad.
I've wasted 3 hours sitting here for you to
Those
say
movies
that.
are horrible. Move out of the way, kid. Like, they're so campy and
that's retarded.
stupid. Those movies are terrible.
He is such a
It
loser.
progressively got worse.
Cries so much in every single movie. I don't want to be Spider-Man.
My
anymore.
uncle, my
Oh,
aunt, my
Ben!
uncle, Uncle
Ben!
Ben. Shut
I can't
up.
do anything without my Ben.
You have bigger issues than your fucking uncle. You have webs now.
Benny and the Jets.
Jerk.
Wah.
Make me feel bad.
Wah.
MJ, I'm sorry. I just didn't know.
MJ, Kirsten Dunst, you're a one-dimensional
I'm gonna
actress.
kiss you upside down like
Hate
a fucking
those
weirdo.
movies. The only good thing about those movies is
Fuck
James
out.
Franco.
Get out.
Yeah, the movie sucks. Sorry, I hate Tobey Maguire. All right, my number 2.
He's like, I didn't know these guys hated Tobey Maguire so fucking much.
We do. We actually, I think we spent like a segment on an episode where we just bashed the old Spider-Mans
Yeah.
for like a good 30 minutes.
I wish he would have died in The Great Gatsby. And I knew there was never a chance of him dying because I've read the book, but I was hoping he would die.
Tobey Maguire, I'm a legit psychopath in real life, and I'm just a terrible actor, and I just make weird faces and talk like this the whole time. Hey, I'm Peter Parker.
Ridiculous.
Tom Holland is a fucking goat of Spider-Man.
Yeah, bro.
Idiot. Fuck you.
Fuck, delete this episode, man.
Yeah, this episode isn't even getting aired anymore. All right, second.
God, do you even need lube anymore?
No, now you have ulcerative colitis, asshole. My
Yeah,
number
that's
2.
All right, what's your number 2?
My number 2, shout out Jordan Bennington on that contract. Get 2 more years. Jordan Bennington. Been nasty. Yeah.
Okay, what's your number 3?
Cool. And my number 3 is... I feel like something happened, like, entertainment-wise this week. Oh, you know what, my number 3, shout out to the Luchasaurus in AEW.
Oh, yeah.
Because he was on Big Brother, and I would have no idea that he was on Big Brother until I read his Wikipedia.
Oh, I'm the biggest Big Brother fan ever.
I'm not.
Clearly not.
But I'm just, like, shocked that he was on Big Brother, and him and Jungle Boy and AEW are fucking awesome.
Word.
Actually, scratch that. Number 3, shout out Bray Wyatt.
That's fair.
All right, what's your 3, Rad? Actually, my number 3 shout out, Rad.
That's
for
what I
Just
thought
Jump.
one of your shout-outs was going to be, so I didn't say it.
No, after that Spider-Man comment.
No, that was going to be my 3, but I had to scratch it.
Actually, fuck you.
My number 3, a shout out to Steve for not coming on the show because I'm sure he did.
Shout out
I'm
to-
sure he likes Tobey Maguire too.
Shout out to any
Glad
other...
he didn't come here.
Any other musician that wants to come on this show, you're more than welcome to.
Just Jump's final. You know what, champ? My name sucked.
Yeah. Jesus.
Toby.
His fucking name is Toby. Hey, Toby. Even Michael Scott hates you. Michael Scott's least favorite Spider-Man is Tobey Maguire because his name is Toby. That's a fact.
Yeah. Boom, roasted.
Boom, roasted.
All right.
Actually, I got a fun fact about The Lion King. I don't know if you knew about. Disney had entry-level animators work for The Lion King instead of Pocahontas because they thought The Lion King wouldn't make any money at the box office.
Oh, that's pretty stupid.
They, like, completely outperformed Pocahontas. Pocahontas is, like, one of the lowest performing, like, Disney movies of all time.
Yeah, that movie sucked. She was a dick to that guy.
Yeah, she was. His name was probably Toby.
Colors of the Wind. Like, what are you talking about, bitch?
I'm telling you, his name was Toby. So she's like, fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Pocahontas actually
Probably
ruled
a
them.
dick.
Yeah.
All right, do you have a...
Ben!
Ben! She's been there, Ben.
Okay, shout out to Blue season starting up soon. I think 2.5 months is just
Spot
soon,
on.
but not quick enough.
It might be too early. Or it might be
don't
too
know.
late.
I think we're still going to be drunk.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I swear to God, if you shout out to McGuire, I'm muting your mic.
Do it.
I have the... It's on there.
No, I was actually originally going to say shout out to Offended for having me on the show because I always have such a great time and you guys are so much fun.
Thanks, man.
But then I retracted that.
Oh, cut out. Oh, my God, your mic cut out. Mic cut out.
Did it?
Yeah. Mic's not on anymore. Oh, it's back on.
Oh,
What did you say?
okay. I guess somebody was offended.
Oh, buy our t-shirt.
No, and then shout out to me, just me. No, I'm just kidding. No, shout out to the suggestion of listening to Johnny English when I get home, like his full album, and we'll see if I like the Mr. Bean song. Billy English, Billy Idol.
I'm never going to be able to listen to Billie Eilish the same.
I
Ever.
know. I'm just going to
Ever.
picture Zazu the whole time.
I'm just going to be like, hey, people like that. I'll be like, yeah, that new Billie English song's so good.
Arrange
like,
a hot to hot. It's just
Oh,
ridiculous.
God.
Alright, anyway. Is that 3? Did you get 3 in?
That's 2.
No, that was 2 because I retracted the second one.
Alright, well, what's your third then? Wait.
Toby Maguire.
Cut it out!
What?
Cut it out! Cut it out!
No, it didn't.
Yep.
No, I heard it.
Yep. Cut it out. Because it probably picked up on our mics.
Yeah,
We're
true.
sitting pretty close together.
Toby Maguire. Are you fucking with us? You really like Toby Maguire? Okay.
No,
All
he's
right.
so bad.
All right.
So
I
bad.
think
Have
he
you
likes-
watched
I
him
think he does.
recently?
I
So
think,
bad.
what else has that guy done?
Nothing, because he sucks.
Yeah. Exactly.
He hasn't done anything.
Apparently, he's like actually like a legit like crazy person. Like,
Yeah. Duh.
like he's like really hard to work with and has.
He'll
like,
probably be at Area
I couldn't
51.
tell the difference between Elijah Wood and Toby Maguire for the longest time.
Well, Elijah Wood apparently is a nice guy. He made Wilfred, so Wilfred was a decent show for the first couple
was.
seasons.
was a good
It just
show.
got
Damn.
really weird.
Yeah.
And he's also in Back to the Future too, so he's the kid in the futuristic.
Well, he's
show.
doing better than Toby.
Yeah, Toby. Hey, Toby. Toby.
MJ, I'm sorry. Shut up.
I didn't know that you knew
Shut
that I was
up.
I don't want to be Spider-Man no more. Dude, that one scene where in the second one where he's like legit.
Rated and I'm crying.
Dude, that scene where he's legit crying, he looks so weird.
Yeah, like you want to hit him.
I don't want to be Spider-Man no more.
Yeah,
throws
like
his suit
seeing
away.
him sad makes me want to hit him.
What about the scene in the third one where he's like pointing, like,
Yeah, that was stupid as fuck.
which they
It was
made fun
stupid.
of.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, just like the rest of the movies, but like, which they made fun of in Spider-Man's The Spider-Verse.
Oh, God.
There's a scene where he's walking the street just going,
Yeah.
which they put in the video game, by the way.
Did it? Oh, yeah, they
Yeah,
did.
you can walk by on the street going, hey, and he's like, why am I doing this with my hands?
Imagine. Whatever.
Yeah,
Fuck
whatever.
him.
Well, anyway, you can follow Offended on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Periscope at OffendedPod. Make sure to go follow PWP Nation at PWP Nation on all social media platforms as well. Make sure to go buy our t-shirt at www.prowrestlingtees.com and search Offended when you're there to buy our shirt. Make sure to go listen to Nerds Who Get Laid Sometimes and the weekly wrestling wrap-up, which returned this week. And they're available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and introducing Google Podcasts. Totally forgot to shout that out. Google Podcasts. We are now on Google Podcasts, so go check that out.
that have an Android.
Yeah, psychos. iHeartRadio, wherever you get your podcasts. Just by searching Offended, follow us, subscribe, give us that 5-star rating. Yeah, share, follow, like, all that good stuff.
Be sure to follow Just Jump
Yep.
at www.facebook.com/Toby Maguire and SoundCloud.com/
Louis Armstrong.
Billy English.
You can follow me on Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram and Twitter, JimmyJames9417. Snapchat, James V. Stout.
You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat, Chick1042. Anywhere you want people to follow you?
RAD Official, Snapchat.
Word.
Nice,
Rad
nice,
official.
nice.
I like
Well,
that.
Rad, thank you for coming on the show.
Yeah, man.
Rad from Just Jump. Make sure to go check out Just Jump. What's the actual link to go find you?
Should I do it again?
I don't know. I thought about it.
Give us the real.
SoundCloud.com/JustJumpMusic.
Perfect. There we go. Thank you for coming on the show.
Yeah, man, this was hilarious.
Yeah.
Fuck
sure to
Gloria, fuck Steve.
get some Mountain Dew.
Solid.
Yeah, thank you, Rad. We'll see you guys next week on Offended. We'll have the weekly wrestling wrap up on Periscope again. We'll have Offended. So yeah. Episode 101. Episode 101 in the books, ladies and gentlemen. For Tricky, Stoutsy, Rad of Just Jump, this has been Offended, presented by PWP Nation. We'll see you guys later. See you next week.